see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it is on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer, that's gon' murder that.
Bang, bang, bang. Your boy is here, Die Knicks Podcast. Feeling a lot better today. Yesterday, I was out of it yesterday. I gotta give it up. Even this morning, I was feeling pretty bad. I know you guys can still hear it in my voice, but I'm telling you, I feel way better. I actually went to the gym. I went to the gym just now, feeling a little bit better. So I said, you know what, let me just go out there and get it in. I'm not doing cardio or nothing like that, so opening up my lungs is something that I'm not doing. So that's a positive. You know, so I still was out there to get some resistance training and stuff like that, man. So it is what it is. Knicks are playing right now. Knicks look to be ready for this game. I see the Clippers are ready for action too. They kind of are feeling us out a little bit, but you know, the Knicks are doing their thing there. I like RJ's slow, repetitive style going towards the basket. You can see that Kawhi Leonard was very frustrated just now, but RJ's starting to make the shots that he was missing all in the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? So good defense there. He's still not there yet, you know, but it is what it is. Happy to see you guys. Yesterday I really wanted to do some trade stuff, man. So because we got some Utah stuff going on. I kind of where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm kind of thinking that Utah deal, it might be something that we might do. We'll see. Shout out to Danny Ainge. A lot of people on Twitter I see are making a little bit too much of that. You know, a deal is a deal. You know, Danny Ainge gave the Knicks plenty of time to get it together. Not for Leon Rose, but really for Donovan Mitchell. Because Donovan Mitchell wanted to be a Knick, so they gave him an opportunity for the Knicks to make it happen. They just weren't able to make it happen. So I mean, you know, you can't really get too mad about that. It is what it is. But I wish people would just get over that. You know, get over it. We didn't get Donovan Mitchell. Now it's time to make a new move here. Kawhi Leonard with a nice little fadeaway there. Good defense by RJ. So this is a little bit closer to his speed playing against bigger guys like that. Shout out to was that Mook Morris when that was Paul George there try to flop. So this is the more Knicks speed here. So I think the Knicks match up well with this group. So this should be a really good ball game, you know, all the way to the end. Hopefully, if the Knicks can hold on, you know, you never know what Knicks team is going to show up. But I think we match up really well with these guys. Hopefully, you guys can hear me good. So far, so good. The MSG Go is rocking pretty good on the internet here. So I got my second screen here. Yeah, I lost a lot of money today. You know, you're talking about betting and stuff like that. I see MSG has a betting show that's actually on right now that you could watch, you know, while you're watching the game if you would like to bet. But I'd rather you guys watch me, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about putting my picks, but I don't want you guys to lose money like I'm losing. I lose every day. I can't tell you the exact dollar amount that I've been losing, but I lose a lot of money every freaking night with this sports betting stuff, man. You know, it's a little bit embarrassing. But listen, a lot of these games, say like Purdue today. Luckily I cashed out, but Purdue lost to Indiana. Shout out to you know, to what's our coach guy? Woodson. Woodson is the coach of Indiana. And they took out number 1 Purdue today. You know, they was actually smacking them in the first half, but Purdue came back, but they still was able to finish out the game. So luckily I cashed out before that game finished. because I would have been asked out. So right now I got a couple games here that I'm looking at that I'm trying to keep an eye on while I'm doing this podcast. Uh, I'm betting on everybody, man. Shout out to Texas Rio Grande Valley. I'm actually betting on them right now. They're in a close game, second half, 10 minutes left in that game. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, good game here for the Knicks, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I started the stream late, because I was trying to get myself together. Excuse me, literally started a little bit after 7. And here it is now, 7:15. I tried to start it for 7:15, but the game started about 7:11. The Clippers are going at us right now. It's a game of runs, so I don't anticipate the Clippers totally waxing us right now. The Knicks will come back and they'll make it into a competitive thing here. Julius Randle hasn't really attempted a shot yet. So goes Brunson driving on Paul George or whoever that is. That's Mook Morris. Nice little fadeaway. So it doesn't matter who is guarding Jalen. We just know that he can get that shot off at any time. If anybody's wondering what I'm eating pizza. Domino's pizza, flatbread. I keep saying flatbread, but it's thin crust. Thin crust pizza from Papa John's. Not Papa John's, Domino's. And I got some other stuff here too. Another medium pie. Who gives a fuck? I know the cheese is not good for the phlegm, but I don't care. I'm enjoying myself today. I've been doing decent with the food, man, but today won't be one of them days. So a lot of trades is on the horizon here. I anticipate the Clippers might end up trading John Wall to Brooklyn for Kyrie. That's what I'm thinking. If the Lakers can't get it done, the Lakers don't have no assets. The Lakers could put together a nice group of point guards. They have an excess in guards. So they can put some of those guys together to get a deal going for Kyrie as well. But the Clippers have John Wall. I'm not sure his exact contract situation, but they could probably get Kyrie over there. So Kyrie with Kawhi and Paul George, that would give them a big three over there. They'll be ready for the playoffs. Because Paul George just pulls up right over top of Grimes. You can see that he really don't give a fuck about Grimes. He's really going at him, and pretending like he's not even there. He goes, RJ just drives on Kawhi. He had a layup there, but these guys love to kick it out for 3. Thank God Brunson made it. But RJ kind of had a layup there. This is today's NBA, 2023. Everybody values the 3-point shot. I know it's boring, but I love the Knicks more than I love the way the game is going right now. So Brunson made another shot. A guy that should have made the All-Star team. Shout out to Halliburton. Halliburton deserved it as well. Quite a few other people too. Harden didn't make it. Quite a few other teams didn't make it either. But players didn't make it either. But it is what it is. Brunson with Julius. I've been doing some big things here for the Knicks, man. So at least Julius made it. So Julius is gonna represent the Knicks in there. Indiana, I don't think should have made it because Indiana is borderline about to be out the playoffs. So how the hell did Halliburton make it? Just because he made 10 assists, 20 and 10? What is his impact on his team? It was weird. I think that has to do with coaches' sons, and that type of thing. Let me say what's up to these guys in the chat. To these guys here, like I don't know who's in here. Generation JL, man. Yo, you been hanging out, huh? Yeah, man. Shout out to my guy here. I know it was cold today, man. You guys are out there. I called out today, bro. My sons ended up being sick too. My son has this weird thing going on with him. My other son got asthma. I borderline got asthma and all that stuff going on too, man. So there's a lot of craziness going on in the house. Meanwhile, my wife is like the iron lung in here. My wife is never sick. You know? Meanwhile, the 3 boys in this house are always sick. Yeah, sorry if I'm eating while I'm doing pies, man. I'm hungry. I didn't eat nothing yet. I'm doing a lot of running around, man. Like I said, I tried to get the gym in just now because I was feeling a little bit better. So I said, let me just squeeze it out. I didn't do my full workout, but I did enough. Like I said, I'm not doing cardio, so I'm not opening up my lungs in the cold weather. So that's a good thing. I kept myself nice and warm, walking to and fro from the gym to the car. Same thing from the car to the house. So keep myself safe out there. Go Rob Bracey. What's good, Rob? Salute. Yeah, man. I don't know how you guys did it today, man. I would as soon as I got out there, I would have freaking called out. We got Reginald Prophet. What's good, man? Got Cormega's always hanging out. I'm Jarrell. Oh, I skipped on Geraldine. What's up, Geraldine? Jarrell is here too. Scrolling down, making sure I don't miss anybody. Yeah, man, this should be a good game. Yeah, I like to scout other teams and stuff. I really like Zubac. Zubac is a really good center. Somebody that's not super athletic, whatever, but he does everything he's supposed to do at the center spot. So I know that there's got to be some Clipper fans out there that ride for Zubac the same way that people ride for Mitchell Robinson. But the thing about it, I would take Zubac like 10 times out of 20, man. You know, the math don't even make sense, but still, I would take Zubac over Mitch. So you guys know I don't like Mitch here. I would easily trade Mitch at any day of the week, man. You know where Mitch is gonna be? He's not there yet. I'm thinking Mitch is probably gonna be there as soon as he starts to mature a little bit and really start to. Alex, I don't even think he loves the game like that. I think he's just out there, just kind of just doing his thing. He really doesn't have any guidance or like not guidance, but any like I just really just don't think that Mitchell Robinson loves the game. Like he probably will argue with me if he was listening to this, saying that how could he possibly not love the game? But like just you know uh appreciate the game, kind of, just I don't really can't put that into words. But yeah, he probably loves the game as far as like I love playing, I love being rich, I love playing for the Knicks, I love the attention, that type of stuff that he gets from it. I love the money, but just love the game of basketball, the X's and O's of it, getting better year in after year. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he loves that about basketball per se. You know what I'm saying? I think he can get that, but it has to do with him maturing as he gets older. I just don't think he's there. Yeah, I really like Zubac. Zubac is a dope player. And they got quite a few players on this Clippers team that are really good. They really built around Paul George and Kawhi. Those guys are finally playing now. Kawhi was fucking around for like the last couple years. Here we going against RJ, man. Good matchup there between RJ and Kawhi. But RJ kind of gave up there on defense. He spun around just now. And then the other two guys there, Jericho and Julius, did not help at all on the inside. So I like the matchup for RJ. Though RJ should be able to match up well with Kawhi. Kawhi is not respecting him, man, because he's been trying to post him up and body him on the inside. Same thing with Paul George and Grimes. Paul George has been trying to attack Grimes as well. So RJ switched there, got caught on the switch. Number 14 going against Brunson, got caught behind his screen there, pulls up no good. Julius with the rebound. So it's on 20 points, 20-16. Knicks are down by 4. Here goes Julius on the drive, pulls up, good shot, good shot. He's looking for the foul there, but that was a good shot. You got to take it how it comes. So good shot by Julius there. 2018. You got Paul George looking, gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi is looking to attack RJ. He don't respect him. Pull up mid range there. Nice defense there. He did get fouled, but the referees didn't call it. Here comes Julius dribbling the top of the key, being guarded by number 14. See, right now he should be looking for a screen there. Goes right into a quadruple team. RJ in the corner, no good. Jericho Sims not in position for the rebound there. Good box out by Zubac and Paul George with a double team box out. Looking for Kawhi. Kawhi does not respect RJ, man. Look, posting him up, pass it out to Paul George. Paul George kicks it out to 14. 14 lazy pass to Mook. So Mook got to go one-on-one. Julius a little bit too late on the defense there, but he does miss it. Here goes Brunson looking. Brunson don't care who's down there. Kicks it out to RJ for the transition 3-point shot. He misses that, obviously. Another good box out by Zubac, man. So that's what Zubac does. Nothing you could do about it. He just lays you out, and nothing you could do about trying to get around him on that rebound. Paul George around the screen pulls up. Yeah, he don't give a fuck about Grimes, man. So this is gonna be a long night. So if anybody bet on Paul George and Kawhi to score a lot today, they definitely will score a lot today. He goes Brunson. Brunson's looking. So the opposite should happen too. Brunson should score a lot today, and so should Julius. RJ should still get his too. I'm thinking RJ should have a decent game as well. So RJ, wow, Julius there on Mook. So that's becoming like a patented thing there. Julius knows when to jump. When the guys are playing too tight, and the referees have been calling that foul. Look at Grimes, good defense there, but better pick by Zubac to get him free there. The confidence level is amazing here with some of these NBA basketball players, man. You got to you like be in awe, of the consistency these guys have. I know we was talking about that on the internet today on one of these Twitter chats. That these guys are in constant shape. They're able to hit jump shots, constantly. Night in and night out. You stay in that amount of shape for that amount of years. It's incredible, man. So it goes RJ driving. Nice little layup there. See, that's what I'm talking about. RJ, is finally, finishing these moves here. He can get to the paint anytime he wants to. As long as they don't close off the driving lane, he's gonna make it. There goes Kawhi. Kawhi got a lot of confidence, man. So this is gonna be a shootout tonight. I don't know if the Knicks are gonna be able to put clamps on these guys like that. IQ's bringing the ball up now. IQ's in the game. IQ's looking. Jericho got it. Sets a screen there. IQ didn't take the screen. He goes RJ around the screen. Triple handoff kind of screen there. There goes Zubac again. Totally making Jericho Sims like useless out there with that box out. Goes Paul George. Paul George basically open. Goes around the Zubac. Another beautiful Zubac screen there. There goes Zubac riding him all the way to the basket. Pause. That should be Nick's ball. Nick save it. Yes. Okay. IQ. She gave it to RJ. RJ gets it. RJ comes across into the double team. Good defense by Mook there. You can't ask for the referees to help you out, man. You got to play a little bit stronger than that. So here goes my first, delay here by MSG Go. So I'm gonna take that little break here, eat my little pizza. Hey man, so I like Domino's, thin crust pizza because I get to dip it in something. I like to dip it in the freaking blue cheese jar. Awesome, delicioso. Shout out to this sweet habanero, the sweet mango habanero, baby. So MSG Go is fucking up now, so I'm gonna have to go to the phone. That's so annoying. The phone works seamlessly, man. So for people that enjoy watching MSG Go on the phone, it works perfect on the app. So when it comes to the internet thing, it just does not work, man. It's been betraying me night in and night out. Yeah. So shout out to everybody that's been giving me you know what do you call links and stuff. My phone's been working fine, so I'm gonna lose my eyesight squinting looking at this small ass screen here. What is what it is. Might have to get my tablet going on here just so I can have like a bigger screen. Yeah, but we in MSG playing against the Clippers, man. Shout out to Clips and Drew, man. I don't know if those guys are watching me while I'm coming on here because I know they come in every once in a while, and I know he takes a peek every time we play the Knicks, man. But shout out to Clips and Drew. Those guys do a podcast over there on the West Coast, man. They do a really good job at that. I don't know if they're still doing it because I haven't checked in those guys in a long time, man. But they do a good pod, you know. So I need to do a better job of networking with people, man. But shout out to them. I don't mind shouting people out, because I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. 28-20 right now. It goes Julius with the ball, being guarded by this Frenchie right here. Just fakes some drives all the way to the basket, kicks it out to IQ. IQ drives. Gives it to Julius. Julius keeps driving too much, man, but he does get all the way to the basket for the dunk. Sometimes Julius got to understand that he's open, man. Just pull up for the mid range, man. Knock that joint down, kid. So I don't know who this is. It looks like who's that? Bobby Schmurder. Bobby Schmurder's in the game for the Clippers. Look at my finger, smacking on the mic, eating while I'm podcasting. I don't give a damn. Here goes another Frenchie shoots it. Frenchie shoots it. So I'm gonna have to do something here. Since that's not working, I'm gonna have to do the scoreboard here just so I can keep track of the names here. So I'm looking forward. I got the scoreboard on the right hand side, but I got to get the scoreboard going on over here as well. You know what I'm saying? Just so I could let me do the NBA scoreboard or Google scoreboard. Do regular NBA scoreboard, that way I can keep track of what's going on here with this. See the Knicks and Clippers. So right now Knicks are down 32-22, man. It's not what I had in mind today, guys. So for Paul George, like I said, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard is doing most of the work for us against us. They got 9 and 11 between the both of those guys. Knicks, on the other hand, is getting a little bit more of a deep cut, a little bit per se. Excuse me. So that's not working on my side here, but we'll see how that goes as time goes on. Anyway, Hartenstein is back in the game there. Hartenstein says a few picks for RJ. RJ kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes just pulls up, knocks it down. Grimes has to do a better job of putting up for these threes, man. There's not much that he can do for us there. So he needs to hit those shots, especially when he's open. 46 seconds in that first quarter, 35-25. So the Knicks didn't play much defense today. The Clippers are not really playing much defense neither. But the Clippers know where their shots are coming from. They also got way more guys that can shoot, man. Shout out to Powell. Powell could be our starting shooting guard right now. But he's coming off the bench for the Clippers right now. Shout out to quite a few of their players on the Clippers. Let me get some of these names going. It goes Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, one of the names. I'm quite sure that's what they're saying on the broadcast now. He's definitely one of the names that's on the rumor mill, man. So I see a lot of people are scared because the potential of Obi. How could you trade Obi when his potential is this, that, and the other? Yo, we got Julius Randle, an all-star, right in front of him, man. So the potential of him getting any minutes on this roster is not going to be there. And at the same time, in the minutes that Obi Toppin gets, he doesn't even contribute. The way that he should. You know what I'm saying? So trade Obi Toppin. If Obi Toppin needs to start and he needs to be pampered and he needs it to be his team and that type of thing, then he don't need to be on this roster, man. Let him go to another team so he could be the man. He wants to be the man. He can't come off the bench and stuff like that and work hard. He wants it given to him. He's one of those guys. At least that's the impression that I'm getting. That Obi Toppin wants to be the man. He wants the ball in his hand. He wants to be catered to and that type of thing. That's 2023 style of NBA basketball player. They got to be catered to in order for the guys to feel like they could play hard. So him coming off the bench, he can't just get his. He has to be given it to him. So it's all good. So whoever team he goes to, he'll be the third player in Knicks history to go to another team to play well. Only two other players. Shout out to Rod Strickland. He went to another team and played played much better. Because he was a rookie when he was with the Knicks. And then shout out to Trevor Ariza, who also was like a rookie when he was with the Knicks. And they went on to have a great career with other teams out there. But outside of those two guys, there has never been another player that's went to another team and did better than he did with the Knicks. You just go down the line, and I dare you to find anybody. Goes Power all the way on the inside there. He misses that shot. 36-28. Good first quarter. I'm not really too mad about what the Knicks are doing. They're attacking us, man. They don't believe in our defense. They've really been going at RJ. They've really been going at Quentin Grimes. They're two major players there. But as they should. Those guys are two of like the best one-on-one players in the NBA. I'm talking about Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. So Kawhi Leonard has 9 points. Paul George has 11. Shout out to Mook Morris with 5, Terrence Mann with 5, Reggie Jackson with 2, and Nicholas Batum with 3 as well. So shout out to those guys. Let me keep rolling here. See what's going on with the Knicks in the first quarter. Knicks in the first quarter, Julius doing him. 9 points. Outside of that, you got Brunson with 7. RJ with only 2, with a lot of attacks to the basket, but he only has 2 points. So that says a lot right there. RJ needs to score. We need a balance. We don't have the major scores that they have. Julius could pretend to be. So could Jalen Brunson. But the way that we play, we need that third player to be active at all times. And that's RJ. And RJ's not doing it tonight. I anticipate him feeling himself out and start playing better as time goes on. Same thing with Grimes. I'm anxious for a trade, man. I want a trade to happen so bad. They're talking about Utah. They're getting Malik Beasley here. Now people say, what would Malik Beasley gonna do for us? Malik Beasley, he could play off the bench. He's been a bench player for the majority of his career so far, but he's been able to get up to 20 points per game. The guy's an elite 3-point shooter. So we know that he can come off the bench and do his thing, continue doing what he's been doing. Or if the Knicks so choose to start Malik Beasley will be a better option starting instead of Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes has the defensive potential, So he probably will continue to start. And but to have Malik Beasley coming off the bench with his ability to score, shoot out on the outside, that's valuable for us, man. But at the same time, we got quickly. So it's something that but one thing about Grimes though, Tom Thibodeau loves to play him against wings. Right now he's guarding Paul George. So I mean, Tom Thibodeau for some reason likes him to play against taller players. So if Malik Beasley starts at the two, we're quickly coming in behind the bench. Grimes will be the three guy coming off the bench to guard the wing players. I don't know if that works, but I can see it. But then they're talking about Vanderbilt's going to come as well. So this is all speculation. I don't believe none of this shit that they say, because they have never any of these rumors, none of them have ever come true. Always when the trade happens, then they start talking all this shit, but they forget to remind you that they had no idea it was gonna happen, you know. But they're quick to tell people like me that we don't know what we're talking about. Deuce is in the game here. RJ gets it all the way back to Obi. Obi just launches a three and he knocks it down. So one thing about Obi, man, he's become a set shooter. He's become literally Steve Novak. That's not what we expected. Big time defensive play there by Hartenstein. He just blocked somebody right at the rim. IQ all the way to the basket. No foul call. So Paul George, no look pass there to Zubac. Zubac had a wide open layup there, but he didn't choose to get it. They setting him back up. Zubac with a beautiful screen there. So they call a foul on the floor on Deuce there. So Deuce got called for a foul. I'm not sure if that was a foul. So shout out to the sweet habanero sauce here from Domino's. They need to sell this, man. For guys that don't know, man, they need to sell this. This shit is hot, but it's sweet, and it's clearing my sinuses, man. This is exactly what I needed. So that's what I'm doing right now. Shout out to Domino's with that nasty ass pizza. If we keep eyeing it though. Bobby Shmurda over to Paul George, back to Shmurda. Shmurda pulls up for three, wide open. He misses that. Obi Toppin with the rebound. He's dribbling. He's wearing the just got home Jordans there. Gives it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein was like, yo, why don't you just drive? What the fuck? But he makes it. So Hartenstein was yelling at IQ for messing up, doing something wrong. He still made the shot. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson there with his broken hand. You know what I'm saying? Doing figure eights in his driveway in the snow with a broken hand. I'm on Mitchell Robinson, guys. I don't give a fuck. I'm on that dude. I'm on him because we more than likely are not going to trade him, so we need him to get better. So I'm not going to sit here and clap my cheeks for these for Mitchell Robinson every single day, like you guys, not you guys, but like a lot of people do. But a lot of people saying that I'm dick riding and hating on him. It depends on how you look at it. But I'm on him because I want him to get better. He's not going anywhere, so we need him to get better. So back with a nice little hook shot in the lane. 38-34, man. Knicks are making it a nice game here. So Duke McBride is calling offense here. I just don't think the Knicks believe in him yet. But he's been calling plays right now. Knicks are playing give and goes right now. Setting screens. Obi Toppin's moving around. IQ just ignores all the screens there. IQ never takes the screen. Wow. Crazy pass there. Hartenstein had a bad angle on the shot. So just a bad executed play there by IQ. Hartenstein has a lot of energy nowadays, man. Wow, look at another rebound there. They call a foul on the floor. They call it on Zubac. Well, Hartenstein has been everywhere, man. Getting rebounds, passing the ball, communicating a lot more and stuff like that on offense and defense. So shout out to Hartenstein to what he's bringing out there. He's been hurt, man. He had like an Achilles injury, a lower back injury, but it looks like he's feeling good now. Look at him jumping around and stuff. Right in the mix of every play now. So that's a good sign for Hartenstein. Oh man, here goes this bum ass Batum there. Gives it over to Paul George there, being guarded by RJ. RJ's looking like a little kid. He just shook him a couple times, and RJ almost fell. And then Paul George just turns around and shoots it. Major confidence, being guarded by bum ass RJ Barrett on defense. He goes IQ, gives it over to RJ again. RJ's dribbling. Got a mediocre little kid handle. Dribbling gets all the way to the basket there. He doesn't know when a good shot is a good shot. Shoots over two Clippers defenders there. Look at Paul George walking up the court there. Barbecue chicken gives it to Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda all the way to the basket. Lays it in, but he calls an offensive foul there. It might be a legal screen, I think. Might have been push off too. Bobby Schmurda, man. Jeez, that guy is weird looking. Crossover. So they call a push off? Yes. Good acting job by IQ. Mm-mm. Piece of is trash. Mm-mm-mm. It's good though. Hartenstein got a shot. He passes it up. Gets it to Obi. Obi comes all the way, scared of contact, but still able to score. 40-36 right now. I'm at the 8 minute and 52-second mark. Knicks got a steal. RJ pulls up for three, gets his own rebound all the way to the basket, falls to the floor because he sucks. IQ, step back 3-point shot. He misses that. Bad shot there. I don't understand. Like the Knicks got the rebound, full shot clock, run a play. Why do they need to play frantic at that point in the game right there? Sorry for the snorting. There goes a 3-point shot. And he makes that. So that's somebody on the Clippers there. I believe that's Powell. He just hit the three. Here goes Deuce McBride pushing the ball up the court, man. Just pass it to Hartenstein, run the offense, please. Good pass by Hartenstein. Gets Deuce McBride all the way open underneath the basket. And he blows a layup. Hartenstein still in the mix there. RJ, frantic shooting a 3-point shot. They don't need to be frantic. The shot doesn't need to go up quickly. I don't understand. They goes quickly again with another frantic shot, but he makes it. So I mean, the Knicks need to stop with this frantic shooting. You don't have to play like that. You know, this is not the fourth quarter. Like take it easy and run your stuff. It was Paul George going 1-on-1 against RJ. Comes around the screen, pulls up right in front of Obi. He misses that air ball. Zubac gets the rebound underneath the basket. Good pass for the give and go for Paul George with the layup and one man. So good heads up play by Zubac there to find a cutting Paul George. So the Knicks are arguing with each other. IQ, Obi, they don't seem to know what's going on. Deuce McBride doesn't seem to know what's going on. Good pass by Zubac there, man. Beautiful. So I'm doing play by play, man. 40, what is it? 45 to 39? Something like that. Paul George at the free throw line. 7 minutes and 44 seconds. 45 to 39 on my clock. Seems to be in sync with the NBA.com's clock. So I'm a couple seconds behind for those that like to pay $200 for your cable bill. I refuse to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't pay all that for my cable bill. You know, I'm just paying for my internet, and then I have my sources. Mm-mm-mm. Obi Toppin just launches a 40-footer. So they're really featuring their scores right now. Mook got it. Finds his way to Powell there. Powell pump fakes him. So they call it travel. He definitely traveled. Look at Spike Lee. Sit your old ass down, man. Menopause looking ass motherfucker. Goes Brunson gets it to RJ. Back to Brunson. These guys on that dribble stuff, you know, back and forth, pity pat. I can't stand it. Here go Brunson takes it to Obi. Another Obi runs and gets it back to Brunson. What is the point of that? Brunson crossover, gets all the way to the foul line, gets it to Hartenstein for the floater. He misses that. So I don't understand why they make the guys run all their speed just to catch the ball and give it back to the player. I don't get that. What is the point of that? A good turnover by the Clippers there. Knicks get it back. So I don't get it, man. Do you guys see that? Every time the Knicks run a play, they make the guy run all the way to the player, get the ball just to give it right back. I don't understand. What is the fucking point of that? What is the point of that? It wastes his shot clock. I don't get it. Mm-mm-mm. So now I can't keep track of my betting because I'm watching on my phone here. Shout out to DraftKings, the DraftKings commercial. That's the one the people that I use, DraftKings. So I'm not sponsored by any of these guys. So I mean, I just mentioned Domino's. I just mentioned DraftKings. Who else am I gonna advertise on my podcast? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me start talking to you guys. I know I'll be ignoring you guys. I see yeah, glad you feel I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a little bit better. I need to blow my nose right now, but I'm trying to give it a break. But I am feeling a little bit better. You guys can hear it coming, you know, my voice and stuff coming back. You know, I think it's this habanero sauce, man. It's definitely clearing my sinuses. But shout out to you guys here. Here goes Cormingo, and I was talking about the Utah stuff. Yeah, nah, I'm not seeing any trades with Jazz. Yeah, but that's because of the Danny Ainge stuff. Like I said, I just think that that's like blown out of proportion. The Danny Ainge stuff. My thing is like if there's a deal to be made, the deal is to be made. You know what I'm saying? Like if a team is not going to strong arm another team just because if they can make a deal that's beneficial for them, they're gonna try to make it happen. You know, they're not. You know, it's not about trying to get over on another guy. You know, like that. That's how we look at it. But from a business standpoint, when we talking about business and making the team better, like if they want those picks and stuff like that, they have to make it comfortable for the Knicks to want to be able to do that. They're not gonna be. This is not like yeah, if you want that, you better give me 7 picks, or we ain't making no deals with you. You know, I don't think it's that. You know, you have to be professional. You know, and I would think that these guys have been in the league for so long, you know, that they will have that level of professionalism. Because like I'm saying, if you're building a franchise and stuff like that, let's say like the Knicks do have those draft picks, so you have to talk to them in good faith, you know, to see if you can get those picks, man. You know, so you know it is what it is. Let me blow my nose. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Turn your head. You know what I'm saying? Turn your head if you're queasy. You know, with your boy is blowing his nose live on the internet right now. 46-39, I see on this screen here. So 6 minutes and 53 seconds according to this. So salute to Obi Toppin going back to his high school. I've been back to my high school before too, and a couple people recognize me. And, they say, "Oh, good to see you." I got a couple hugs, got a couple pictures and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a major basketball player. You know what I'm saying? But I still got love. But ain't nobody took pictures of me and posted it and stuff like that. So I'm just telling you that because I don't give a damn that Obi Toppin went back to his high school. Who cares, bro? I went back to my high school before too, so who cares? You know what I'm saying? What significance is that? We all go back to our old high school at some point or another. You know what I'm saying? So they making a big story about it. The videotape and all that, so the pictures on the internet and stuff. People talking about it on Twitter like it's a thing. Like whatever, bro. I've been back to my high school plenty of times. Okay, it's not a big deal. Powell kicks it out to Batum. Batum knocks down a three. So Batum in his old age is starting to knock down threes. He used to be a really good fantasy player, man. Now he's just a really good bench player on the Clippers. So here goes Brunson. Dribble handoffs to the Knicks there. Jericho standing in space there. Nobody's guarding him. Knicks are just standing there watching him. Quickly comes around the screen, pulls up, and he misses that. So that's a problem there. Jericho Sims is a liability on offense, but they're not defending him at all, and he's standing there, and Knicks are looking at him like shoot it. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not what he does. So the ball needs to move. So the Clippers just scored there, 49-39 right now. I'm at the 540 mark, guys. If you want to sneak up, 540. Brunson coming around the screen, being guarded by Batum. There, still pulls up, still knocks it down. Batum is like 6'8", man, or whatever he is, 6'8", 6'9", guarding little ass Brunson. And Brunson could care less. Brunson is unfazed by height, man. So you just got to guard that cat. Powell pulls up, no good. Powell will look really good in a Knick uniform. Brunson just crossed over on number 24, Mr. Powell, and he gets the foul there. So Brunson is a beast, man. I want to see what the score is with him. So right now, it says Brunson has 7. I think that's wrong. That's got to be wrong. Brunson has 7. He might have 9 right now. I feel like he's got to have more than that. Brunson right now, yeah, they said he only got 7. 7 points. Yeah, I thought he had more than that. I feel like he scored a lot of points so far. Julius Randle's still stuck on 9. It looks like. IQ was 6. Jericho is just a liability. 10 minutes out there not doing anything, not even a rebound. Zubac has done a great job boxing his ass out, making him irrelevant for this game. Let me see what Zubac has. Right now, Zubac so far 9 rebounds in 16 minutes. See, that's what Zubac brings. Now, if you're gonna say Mitchell Robinson's here, what he would do to Zubac, nope. I think Zubac will box his ass out too. And nothing he'll be able to do about that shit. In comes the Clippers. They got Kawhi Leonard trying to get an interior pass there to Zubac, posting up Jericho. Shot is up. He doesn't make it. Brunson with the rebound. But look, Zubac can get the ball on the post at times. Can Mitchell Robinson get the ball on the post at all? No. Here goes Julius. Bad shot, but he makes it. Bad shot. Fading to the right. shooting with the left with the defense on him, bad shot, off balance to him, but he still makes it. So here we go. Clippers are keeping it nice and simple. Kawhi being guarded by Grimes, easy money there. Barbecue chicken, just looking to get his angle. As soon as he gets to a spot, double teams there. Now they just swing, fake it. I think that was who was that? Mook Morris shot a three. Yep, Mook Morris just made it three there. So Mook Morris 55 to 45, 4 minutes and 16 seconds. So far so good. The Clippers are making it so easy. The Knicks are making it so hard. So here goes Brunson. Um, Jericho Sims doesn't take the screen there, and he causes Brunson to foul. So Jericho did not get close enough to get the screen. So that foul by Brunson was all on Jericho. See, Jericho didn't make the contact. So if Jericho made the contact with the because he tripped him. He tripped my man there. That's Man, I believe, Terrence Mann. But if Jericho Sims would have made the actual contact with his body to the player, that wouldn't have been a foul on Brunson or whoever they called the foul on. Here goes Jericho. I mean, that's Grimes there. Wrong light skin guy. Grimes gives it over to Julius. Julius top of the key. He's way out there. Defense comes out. Another bad screen by Jericho Sims there, but gets Julius open just enough at the foul line to knock that down. So Jericho Sims, he used to set solid screens, but he's out of it. Nah, man. So Jericho, he plays well sometimes, but he plays bad often. So you got to give the minutes to Jericho sometimes, but Hartenstein needs to get back in there. So it goes Powell. Powell with the bow legs there, red shoes. He gets fouled from behind, but they call an offensive foul there. So I don't know what happened there. Shout out to Powell there. Powell looks a lot like Simeon Russell for anybody that watches nothing but Knicks. Shout out to MBK. So if anybody watching for MBK, take a look, man. He looks a lot like Sim, man. I think I got to mention that to Sim. So shout out to Sim, man. Sim is going to be doing a pod in DC on the 24th. I bought my ticket, man. So I'm planning on going to DC again to watch the Knicks play out there. So I'm thinking about going. If I don't make it, I'll give away the ticket because I bought it. So I'll give away the ticket if I can't make it. But like I said, I'm planning on doing that. So we'll see. So far, so good, man. The Knicks are only down by 5. They just IQ just scored, I believe. So they only down by 5, 55 to 50. Julius with a nice little move there. A little bit too many moves. He already had the layup there, but he does give it out to IQ. IQ knocks it down, but Julius Randle had the layup. Excuse me, there was no reason for him to post up and turn the opposite way. He had the layup. So once he turned the opposite way and he came back, Zubac had a chance to get into the spot to stop Julius, but Julius did find IQ in the corner for 3. So it did work out. Yeah, this pizza's good, man. But it's trash. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh. Think of Rob Bracey. He says, do you think RJ loves the game? All right, so I did mention, so you guys are paying attention. I did mention Mitchell Robinson. I'm not sure if Mitchell Robinson loves the game. This guy, RJ, I think RJ loves the game. I think he loves the game. I think he's trying his best to get better. Him getting with Lee Hanlon in the summertime is something that needs to end. They need to end that relationship. He needs to get with somebody else because Lee Hanlon is looking to get his just philosophy is just not right. Like I wouldn't mind Lee Hanlon showing guys, you know, that don't know how to play. You know what I'm trying to say? Like high school level players and stuff like that that don't really know how to play, teaching them the game and stuff like that. Like to me, I think he's a dude that's gonna teach somebody that doesn't know how to play. He's not gonna make somebody with that's already nice better. You know what I'm saying? As somebody that doesn't have any moves, I think Lee Hanlon is the wrong person to listen to. Here goes the commercial there. They're showing a commercial that I'm in right now. If anybody's paying attention to MSG, so I'll be popping up towards the end of this commercial there. Let's see if they show me. This is the short version. This is the short version. So let's see if they show me. I'm looking. I'm looking. Should be popping up right now. Right behind there. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3. There your boy goes right there, scratching his head. There I go with the sign. Haha, your boy Eru. Our next podcast on TV, my man. You know what I'm saying? MSG, call me. Call me. I need a job. Tired of getting up early in the morning, man, working in this cold weather, getting sick all the time, man. Give your boy a call, know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. Yeah, so I mean, do I think he doesn't? I think he does love the game. I think he's trying to do his best to do the right thing. So I mean, getting Lee Hanlon is the right idea. Somebody that's respected around the league and stuff like that. But just like a boxer, sometimes boxers have the same trainer for a while, but boxers a lot of times they start to get better once they get somebody else involved. And then you can come back to your old trainer. Show your trainer what you learn from the new guy. You know what I'm saying? Get a good mix. You know, these guys are rich, man, so you can't say that they're expensive. Training is a little bit overblown nowadays because you can get good training from a lot of people. It doesn't have to be the same guys. Because basically, it's almost like 2K. All the players look exactly the same out there. But it's good Knicks action right now. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Still 55-50. That's why I'm talking here. Here goes Powell's driving. Powell driving, gives it over to Zubac. That's probably going to be a score. He misses that. Julius fighting. IQ, man. IQ is so rough, man. So I would hate to lose IQ from the way that IQ plays so hard for us there. Brunson gets that ball on the backboard and it hits the rim. So that's what they teach you when you're a kid. Like if you don't have the shot, at least get the ball up on the backboard, let it hit the rim. So that's what Brunson does. Brunson knows that the shot is not gonna be there. So his job is to make sure that it gets on that backboard and gets on the rim to give somebody else an opportunity to get it. So he gets the foul. And that's coaching 1-on-1 right there, man. So he's a well coached kid, Brunson. That's where he does what he does there. So RJ needs to just find that guy. He needs to find that guy that's really gonna break down the game and teach him. I think Lee Hanlon's not the guy though. Maybe Chris Brickley. Chris Brickley kind of breaks guys down like that, but maybe not Chris Brickley because Chris Brickley is more like a workout kind of guy. He'll put you through a workout. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to like develop moves, but he'll put you through nice workouts and stuff like that. What's my opinion from just watching them? But there's several other trainers out there. When I'm talking about professional trainers that are on the internet that are getting guys out there, there's quite a few of them that I would love RG to meet. You know what I'm saying? I would love RJ to meet some of these guys. Hartenstein's everywhere, comes in and blocks a shot there. It was a dead ball. 55-50 still, 2 minutes and was this 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So 51. So something happened there. The Knicks hit. No, I think Brunson. He just missed one, made one. So it's 51, 55-51. Good game so far, man. It would be nice if the Knicks could tie it or actually get the lead. Entering the second half. That would be awesome. Paul George knocks down the first shot. So Knicks still down by 5. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. Hey man. So Rob Bracey, I hope I answered your question, man. I think RJ does love the game, but he definitely needs a different look. He needs a different guidance out there. It's very frustrating, probably for him because he's not getting better, but he wants to be that guy, but he just hasn't been training properly. Somebody he hasn't really gotten the knowledge that he needs to get to that next level. So here goes Julius. Julius drives, pulls up, knocks it down. So Julius Randle's been working with not Lee Henley, Chris Brickley. You see that. He does a lot of stuff by himself, Julius Randle. You know, he works with a lot of different trainers and stuff like that. So he does waste a lot of money, out there training with different people trying to get better. Here's Kawhi Leonard shot on the ground. Did they count that? Yes, they did. They counted it. So it's 59-53. That makes it a 6-point lead right now. Good shot by Kawhi though. Felt the contact, pulls up, and still strong arms the shot in. A good shot there by Kawhi. Yeah, so I believe in RJ, man. I get on RJ too because I think we're not going to trade him, and I think that it really depends on his development himself or what he's going to do to get better. So as much as I get on him and stuff like that, I believe in him because I know we're not going to trade him. So the dude has to get better, man. He has to get better. I see JL there. I'm way behind on these comments, man. I apologize. I see a big paragraph, but I see Julius about to score. Julius sidesteps again. Off the wrong foot, spinning the wrong way with the left hand is just not a good shot there. A 7-point lead by the Clippers there. Paul George there. No, that's on Mook. Mook is giving it to Man. Man back to Paul George. Paul George got approached by two defenders there. Mook is there, wide open. Misses that three. Long rebound. Kawhi fakes the shot. Looks, pulls up. Oh, misses that. Oh, fighting for the rebound there. Grimes wasn't able to get that. Man got right behind him. Here goes Chris Paul with a nice crossover on Hartenstein. Kicks it out to the shooter. I believe that's Mook Morris, and he knocks that down. So, wow. So right back up to 10. The Knicks had a shot to cut it and possibly get the lead. But we messed up here and we got it back up to 10. The Clippers got it back up to 10. 43 seconds on my clock. We dribbling and we dribbling. Brunson is waving his hands around and stuff. Yeah. It's just Brunson's show here. I don't know how Brunson got to the basket, but Brunson crossed my man over, took a fake screen, let the defense fall asleep, crossed him over, almost made him fall, sidesteps on Paul George, and gets fouled from behind by Kawhi Leonard. So the person that he crossed the shit off and almost made him fall was Kawhi Leonard, one of the best defensive players in the league. Just crossed him over like he ain't shit. That's how good Brunson is, guys. That's how good Brunson is. So Brunson's at the foul line here. He makes that. I thought he missed it. It was like he about to get an air ball. So 63 to 56. Got 30 seconds on the shot. On the game clock, about 10-second differential. So the Knicks will be able to get one last shot, I believe. So, I mean, Knicks got to make a stop. I really don't want to see these guys score again. So it goes Kawhi, foul line. Good defense by RJ. They're keeping a hand on him. So they're wasting the clock here. Man gets all the way to the basket. He didn't shoot it. He should have. Mook Morris fighting. Julius ends up with the rebound there. So 5 seconds left. Julius ran a full head of steam all the way down the court there. 2 seconds. And he gets stripped by Kawhi. Kawhi launches it. Wow, almost makes that, man. So 63 to 56. Sloppy game by the Knicks, man. Sloppy game by the Knicks. The Clippers they're just playing their style. They're doing a lot of screens. They're not really doing a lot of dribbling. They're taking it nice and easy, running the stuff that they know how to run. And that's the difference between the way the Knicks play and the way, teams like the Clippers play. They know where the shots are coming from. They take simple moves and whatever. Like I said, Julius is sidestepping to the right, fading away, shooting off 1 foot fade away with a left hand this way. It's just a bad shot. You know what I'm saying? You could just go down the line. Just so many bad shots. Brunson working way too hard for the layups that he does. RJ and all these other guys, we just working way too hard. And that's the difference of this game right now. So this is not the right score. The Knicks are down by a little bit more than that. Oops. Let me see. Let me get this together. So 63 to 56. Real quick, I won't do the shot chart and stuff like that because it's been a good game. So let me just take a look at what's going on here. I'll just read off the shot chart. Let's give me the box score. Jericho Sims 14 minutes didn't give us nothing, man. So I mean, his minutes need to be greatly reduced in the second half because he's not gonna do nothing against Zubac. He's just too good of a basketball player, too smart of a player. RJ 4 points, 4 rebounds. That's not gonna work. 3 assists though, so at least he's playing. So RJ Barrett, if we're gonna have any chance of winning this game, this guy's gonna have to contribute a little bit more, scoring wise. Quentin Grimes 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He's not gonna do much else for this game here. He's got to be ready to hit that open shot if it comes to him though. Julius and Brunson 15 points apiece, kicking ass out there. And, nothing you can say about that. Quickly has 9 off the bench. Nothing you can say about that either. These guys are doing their job. Julius is doing his job. Brunson is doing his job. Quickly is doing his job. Hartenstein not really scoring at all. He has 0 points. He has 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So we need a little bit more contribution from our centers tonight. Obi Toppin 5 points. He did hit 1 3 and I believe free throws or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember, but basically no impact. 7 minutes though. 5 points in 7 minutes. Some people will translate that into being all-star caliber. Miles McBride, yeah, he did hit a 3-pointer in 5 minutes, and then nobody else played outside of that. So excuse me. So the Knicks have 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. We got a 9-man rotation right now. Everybody's healthy, so this is the tight 9-man rotation right now, and it is what it is. Off the bench, right off the bat, like I said, Obi Toppin is not giving us nothing. So and Miles McBride is not giving us much. Hartenstein is hit and miss. Quickly is kicking ass though. So listen, we have a really good, solid solid 6 guys. If you count Mitchell Robinson in this mix, take Jericho out, put Mitchell Robinson in there. Now you got 6 guys that are good. Add Hartenstein, now you're talking about 7 guys. 7 guys that are decent that can contribute. So we're missing 2 guys. So Obi Toppin and Miles McBride is not it, man. You know what I'm saying? Miles McBride could still come in spot minutes to play a little bit of defense and stuff. If we keep Obi, then that's what he'll bring. 3-point shooting. That's what he'll give us at this point. But at this point, you got Svi, Mikhailuk. I would rather see him play. If we're just gonna get 3-point shots from Obi, then I'd rather a real 3-point shooter just come in the game and shoot those threes. So what's the point here? So my thing here with these trades, man, the trades need a trade needs to happen for the Knicks. So like I said, that's why the box score to me is not important tonight because how the Knicks are going to get better or how the Knicks are going to start winning games like this is if we add two more players. We need another wing. People are like thinking about small forwards and three and D kind of guys. I think we might need just like a maybe like a tweener, like a 4-3. Not a 3-2. We need like a 4-3. Somebody that can get rebounds and play defense a little bit on the inside, but can still hit the three and contribute to the game in that way. So I think that's what we need. We need to double down with that. We need the toughness. The toughness that say Jericho that we wish Jericho would bring. That's what we need coming off the bench there. We still need the 3-point shooting from Obi. So if we can get a big man that can shoot the three, help out defensively, rebounding and stuff like that off the bench, that would be excellent for us if we could do that. Deuce McBride is just a three. He's just a 3 and D guy right now. He's a guy that he's been trying to run offense and nobody's listening to him. So we definitely need a better leader coming off the bench that still go play defense and still can hit the three. You know what I'm saying? But still could contribute more offensively than Deuce McBride is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So it would be great to get upgrades in those two positions. Easily, Derrick Rose can fill that spot, but Derrick Rose is not in our plans. Easily, Fournier could come in there and play some minutes too, but he's not in the plans either. So it's very frustrating. Cam Reddish is very frustrating, but at the same time, if we put Derrick Rose, Fournier, Cam Reddish into a trade, we should be able to get somebody really good. So that's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on the Knicks could probably get somebody else here that's really good to contribute the way that I want them to contribute. That's because it's my opinion. Like I said, I think we need somebody that's more closer to be like a 4-3, somebody that can help out on the inside, get rebounds and post up and that type of thing. Still can hit the three, and play some defense and stuff like that. And then also on the perimeter, Miles McBride, somebody that can play defense, shoot the three, but just be a little bit more of an option on offense coming off the bench. So that's what we need. If we could combine Derrick Rose and McBride, that would be great. Together, combine those two guys into one player, then that's exactly who I want. To be the backup. Backup to just to have that extra ball handler coming off the bench outside of IQ. And the same thing with Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin with the 3-point shot, athleticism. I don't see it with Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin's athleticism is really up and down more than it is him jumping. Because I don't think he could jump, to tell you the truth. He doesn't really get off the ground like that. I feel like most of his dunks are like really just him being so athletic, and his core strength and that type of thing. You know, I don't think he's really jumping over cats or anything like that. Yeah, man. So if you can get Obi Toppin, maybe combine an Obi Toppin with a Jericho Sims, that would be excellent. Yeah, man. So that's my little takes there. Let me take a quick look at the Clippers. What the Clippers were doing. Like I said, they've been flawless today. Paul George with 21, Kawhi with 12, Marcus Morris contributing with 11. Marcus Morris, for the scoring that he does sometimes, he does not contribute rebounding. He only has one rebound. So I've been watching him. He's getting old now, so he's kind of hiding in this offense here because Zubac is a really good rebounder. Then you got Paul George and Kawhi Leonard there taking up a lot of space. And Mook Morris is just there playing defense and shooting threes, really. He's a 3 and D guy. He's not really there to rebound and stuff. He's there to be a fouler, shoot threes, and that's it. Terrence Mann is not the guy that everybody thought he was going to be yet. Normal Powell is a prolific guy too, man, but he's coming off the bench. He only had 4 points. Batum was a really good guy to have to come off the bench too. So let's do that. Just looking at the Clippers bench here. So let me just show you what I'm looking at here, guys. I'm doing a lot of talking, but I'm not really showing you what I'm looking at. So this is what I'm looking at here. So I'm looking at the Clippers team here. Zubac, solid center there. So I mean Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson locked that down. So Mitchell Robinson was here today. That probably will help us out. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. That's Julius right there. And I guess you could say RJ if you want to. Um, the Terrence Mann thing, I mean, just from the fact that the Knicks have Brunson and we have IQ, that kind of balances out what they have here with Norman Powell and stuff like that. So the Knicks are a lot closer to this team than the suggested. But see, like a guy like Nicholas Batum and Reggie Jackson, we don't have anybody like that coming off the bench. Norman Powell, Nicholas Batum, and Reggie Jackson coming off the bench. We just don't have anybody like that. So that's the difference between what makes the Clippers good and what makes the Knicks and what makes the Knicks good. It's not the simple fact that they have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. That's a big help. You know what I'm saying? But look at this, like I said, look at their starting lineup. Outside of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, Marcus Morris, Terrence Mann, and Zubac, the Knicks can compete with that with our starting five. The difference is the extra guys, Norman Powell, like I said, Batum and Jackson off the bench. Look at some of these other guys that they're not using at the moment. You got Coffee. Amir Coffee was contributing to them. Coffee probably could be in our rotation. Luke Kennard probably could be in our rotation. Robert Covington absolutely could be that 4-3 guy that I'm talking about. If we could pluck this guy off the roster, Robert Covington, and put him on the Knicks, that would be excellent. Look at John Wall. John Wall is not playing tonight. He's not hurt. He's just not playing because they're looking to trade him. So if the Knicks were to get John Wall and Robert Covington on our squad coming off the bench, how much would that help us right now? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just throwing it out there, just talking about trades. These are trade, the trades that you hear about are just trades that these sports writers make up. So this is something that Eru, diehard Knicks, just looking at on the fly. I've been talking about Robert Covington a lot, but look at John Wall. Add Robert Covington and John Wall to this squad. Have John Wall coming off the bench with Robert Covington coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? How much better would our team be? How much better would our team be? Is John Wall gonna average 30 minutes per game? Probably not. Is Robert Covington gonna average 30 minutes per game? Probably not. Can we get their minutes closer to 25? Yes. Robert Covington with about 20. John Wall with about 20. Because these guys are getting long in the tooth and stuff, and we want to take advantage of what they can do. I think both of those guys, because John Wall is a dog, Robert Covington is a dog too. So now in their advanced careers, these guys might be able to contribute 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes per game, coming off the bench, backing up a Brunson, backing up a Julius. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me throwing it out there. When it comes to salaries and stuff, I haven't looked at it. But like I said, we got a what's the name? Um what's my man's name? So now I have to look him up there because my brain just goes crazy. So we got Derrick Rose. I'm sorry, guys. Derrick Rose that makes a certain amount of money. We could throw him in there. Shout out to Fournier as well. But Fournier has a little bit more extra years on his contract. But I don't know, man. Somebody like let's say like a John Wall or something like that. I think that's something that we might be able to do. Because the Knicks do have the draft picks. So if the Knicks threw some draft picks at them too, would they be more inclined to make a trade like that? Because they have guys like what's this guy's name? Luke Kennard, who makes a lot of money. They have quite a few guys on this roster that makes a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? That they can easily come off of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just throwing stuff out there. But I would love to pluck Robert Covington, most importantly, off this roster. And John Wall would be nice too. So I mean that's just a little tidbit there I'm throwing at you guys. So this is what I'm looking at on my second screen there. Let me take this off and put this back up here. Put that up here just for my reference. And like I said, we have the score here, 63-56. Hope you guys appreciate that little breakdown there. I didn't do the typical breakdown because I'm kind of tired of it. There's nothing that we're going to get from these box scores or from the halftime report or anything that's going to tell us anything different that hasn't been happening night in and night out. You know what I'm saying? So I think just keep talking about that shit all the time, and just leave that up to these news reporters whose job is to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's so boring. But to us fans and stuff like that, like we done seen it so many different times. So we don't need to keep harping on these little things that these guys that are on the squad that keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna squeeze water out of a rock. You know what I'm saying? Talking about these players like this. So it is. We need to accept who these people are and just move on and just acknowledge the fact that we need to get a trade. We need to make a trade to make this team better. And then that's what's going to help us here. Not trying to squeeze water out of a rock. It's got to take it for what is for what it is and just keep it moving. So anyway, I got Generation JL here. I like to talk, man. So I got his comment here. I've been trying to get to it for a minute. He said he feels like I feel like LaMelo Ball was the same. His dad, his brothers had to get him focused. Referencing a Mitch comment. Yeah, I get you. See, that's what happens there. So I mean, see, like that's a good point because LaMelo Ball, when he was younger, confidence is not a problem with that guy. What it is, him being humble, getting better, and stuff like that, being hungry and stuff like that. His dad attribute to that, his brothers and stuff like that. To have that crew, these guys, they're all smart too. Lamar Ball, excuse me, LaMelo Ball, and then Lonzo. These guys are two very intelligent basketball players. So It's not just God-given talent. It's not just anything like that. It has to do with them actually loving the game, studying it, becoming nuanced, nuanced things. That's attributed to the dad. And I'm quite sure the competition of just the dad knowing stuff and teaching the kids, I'm quite sure the kids were motivated to figure out things out on their own because their dad was who their dad is. So that, I mean, that's how I used to be too. Because I mean, my dad used to say stuff, and I used to be like, "Now you're wrong." So then once I got became a beast with it, my dad stopped fucking with me. Because now when I could really spit the stats and stuff like that or whatever, my dad really stopped fucking with me. Even to this day, my dad will call me, or I'll call my dad, and we'll start talking about Knicks, and he'll mention some things, and I'll just stay quiet because I know my dad doesn't know it like me, but I know he's excited to speak to me, man. So I'm not gonna kill the conversation or kill the moment, with my dad because he doesn't, he's not, fluent in it like I am. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Amen. So shout out to Survey. I'm feeling better, man. You can hear I'm talking. I'm not really doing a lot of snorting and things of that nature. My voice is a little bit messed up a little bit, but I'm getting there, man. Let me try to catch up with these comments here. Bucks number one now. Giannis owns the Clippers. Giannis owns a lot of teams, man. He don't own the Knicks though. I think Tom Thibodeau's the only coach that can lock down Giannis. Giannis, like I said, he's still going to get his points, whatever, but he'll get 20 and 10, but he won't get it the way that he gets it on most teams. That Tom Thibodeau's lock down the paint style of defense shuts down Giannis. What kills us against the Bucks is the 3-point shot. The Knicks still can't figure that out. Yeah, man. So shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Mighty Finesse is here. So Mitch started to get me tight. Dude posted a snake on his hand. Yeah, he's annoying, man. So I mean, he got a snake on his hand. He got a broken hand. So what if the snake bit him and he got an infection or something like that, man? Or what if the snake squeezed his hand and put more damage on his hand? He just is not there, man. The guy is like, I don't want to diss him in that way, but he's very immature. Like I said, I don't think he really loves the game. I don't think he really understands it. These guys, they look at us like we know everything, but they go for the hater. That's why I always getting on you, man, Mighty, because you're always saying stupid shit all the time. But that's that young people shit. Oh, you a hater because you keep talking about it. No, it's not about that. You're missing the whole point. So I think Mitchell Robinson, I think he's missing the whole point with his whole career, this first 5 years. So anyway, the game just started, man. So I'm at 11 and 39 seconds right now. Knicks had a shot up on the board there. We missed it. So it's 63 to 58 still. So something happened with the shot clock here. So the referees are figuring that out. So the Clippers are coming down now. They're looking. They're just very methodical. They know where their shots are coming from. Kawhi Leonard, they just ran a beautiful play there. Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. When he got the ball, they sent a back screen for Chandler's man to the basket. Knicks were playing good defense, but when they go back door, it's very difficult to guard that. So great play there by the Clippers there. Beautiful play. See, that's the difference between the Knicks on the way that Tom Thibodeau runs his offense compared to other teams. We just are not methodical like that. Like if we had a coach that was able to get us in our spots where guys can be comfortable moving around and stuff like that, taking advantage in a play like that, how effective would Quentin Grimes be with a play like that? Or let's say like a Cam Reddish in a play that you just saw just now that the Clippers ran. How ill would those guys be? Obi Toppin, you know? Quentin Grimes just misses a wide open 3-point shot. He was off balance. It looked bad coming off his hands and everything. Yeah, so I definitely got to catch up here. Almighty Finesse, this comment, man, you made this like about 7:45 p.m. And right now the time is about 8 something. So I definitely got to catch up with these comments. CA Mafia is here. Salute, my man. So is that Brunson or that Grimes? Grimes just hit a shot there. So score is 66 to 60. Knicks are right there though. This is a really good basketball game so far. I'm enjoying watching these guys go back and forth. Clippers are a treat to watch there. Wow, Kawhi with a bad shot. He just felt the content and got the shot up. So RJ's having a hard time here. Kawhi Leonard, if RJ wants to get better, he needs to call Kawhi Leonard. Because that's essentially the game that RJ needs to have. I need to cough. Excuse me. Yeah, man. So exactly what Kawhi Leonard's doing out there, that's what RJ needs to do. He needs to figure that out. Figure out his spots and just take it easy. So there he goes, taking advantage of RJ there. So RJ is very frustrated. Nothing he can do there. So I think they call a reach in on Brunson there. Just the difference between where Kawhi Leonard is right now compared to RJ. RJ's been in the league 4 years, 5 years, whatever's going on. He got his money, so everybody keeps saying, what will RJ be in year six and all year seven, year eight? Okay, cool. But these guys have to get better. It's not just wait till the year happens. These guys have to get better. I just don't think they know how to. He goes Kawhi, nice little spin there. Jericho Sims late again. That should be Clippers ball. No, they give it to the Knicks. That's Knicks ball there. Brunson inbounding, catch up, trying to catch up, trying to catch up. Tyrone Lue's a good coach. You know, Yeah, so I'm glad you guys. I'm glad you guys are getting to know each other here on the chat, man. Rob Bracy seems like a good dude, man. Like I said, J.C. Penney's picture there. My man, Generation JL. I hope you guys checked out his channel. I keep encouraging him to get that channel going, man. He's a great personality, man. Chicks love him too. Guys love him too on the low. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want to say. You know. Let me see. Paul George there. They're going back and forth. But they're not playing hot potato for no reason. Everything is for a reason. Paul George gets to a spot, shoots right over Julius Randle, no problem. No sweat off his back. 68 to 60. 9 minutes and 22 seconds left right now. If you guys are following, RJ comes around a Jericho screen all the way to the basket. The good move there, but he doesn't finish. That's the difference. Kawhi would have finished that. Paul George would have finished that. RJ needs to get there. So here goes Kawhi, under control, being guarded by two people, kicks it out to Paul George, wide open 3-point shot. He knocks it down. Very simple. 71 to 60. So here goes the Knicks. Brunson bringing the ball up the court, as my throat is tickling me. And Tom Thibodeau's calling a timeout. He probably, Tom Thibodeau probably should have called a timeout 2 shots ago. But that's something that you gotta deal with Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau's still waiting for the players to figure it out as time goes on. But he needs to take advantage, he needs to take the initiative here. So let me scroll down here. I see Tough Love here. What's good, Tough Love? Once again, shout out to Tough Love. He sells merchandise on Instagram. I know that. So find Tough Love on Instagram. Just look for Tough Love. You'll see that same picture there. And check out his stuff there and see if you can do some business with him, man. What else we got here? I hope I didn't miss anybody. Just making sure. So it seems like I'm caught up here. So I missed a lot of comments, man. So I apologize if I missed your comment. I know most of you guys are just exchanging pleasantries and shit like that. So I appreciate that. Yeah, RJ's not a good defender. He used to be good. I don't know what happened. It's definitely something having to do with his knees and stuff like that. Me and I am Jarrell, we definitely were talking about, what's wrong with him mechanically. So I just think that somebody like him, he's probably gonna end up having bad knees or something like that at some point in his career. Just judging by how he runs, his thigh, not thigh, his I want to say tibia between his knee and his ankle, that bone seems to be shorter than the rest of his leg. So just the way that he runs, he runs knees over toes. So I think he's gonna end up having like jumper's knee, and that's gonna give him problems too, man. So I just anticipate just by looking at his mechanics, how he moves around. I think he has a lot of weight, a lot of muscles, and a lot of muscle weight on RJ. Not a lot of quickness. Balance is all off. So I think he really needs to find another person. He needs to revamp everything that he does in the offseason and try it from the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he has the right crew around him. He needs to get an entirely different crew out there to help him out. His legs are definitely not where it needs to be. The balance, he needs to get his legs right. He needs to find another trainer. He's just not it. Whatever he's doing is not it. So anybody's keeping count. That's on 4 slices on a medium cheese pizza for Domino's. And then half of a medium thin crust pizza from Domino's. So that's what's going in my belly tonight. You know what I'm saying? With nothing to drink because that's how I roll. Mm-mm-mm. I'll be topping actually doing something. Deuce ain't all we need is caramelized radish. Yeah. If you play Cam instead of Deuce, I think that would be the end of it right there. Because we got IQ. IQ is going to get all the minutes at guard. So what do we need Deuce for? So Cam Reddish would absolutely be a better option out there instead of Cam right now. Because, like I said, from the point guard spot and from the lead guard spot, IQ and Brunson is it. Put Grimes in the mix. What we need is better defensive play from the forward and three spot, right? The swingman spot. So that's Cam Reddish all the way. And Tom Thibodeau chooses not to play him. So it's crazy, man. Mm-mm. Knicks are working too hard, man. Julius ran on the inside, too much dribbling. He has to find Brunson coming around the screen there, and he makes that shot. But Brunson and Julius make the shots that they're taking, though. But if, like I said, if you're looking at the way the Clippers score and looking at the way the Knicks score, and you could see the difference between the two teams, you know. But at the same time, the Knicks are still within striking distance. Here goes Brunson dribbling up the court here with some light green sneakers on. Looks like somebody sneezed on his feet. So he gets called for a foul. So Grimes stayed there in the corner, waiting for the ball to come to him, but I think he probably should have cut to the basket. That might have been a better option. Mm-mm. Brunson top of the key, taking the screen from Jericho, pulls up, knocks it down. Man, guy is good, man. You got to appreciate how hard it is to score constantly like that, to have that confidence to keep getting these shots over these tall players night in and night out. Something that has to be talked about. Fearless, man. That guy is freaking fearless. Night in and night out, taking horrible shots, but making them night in and night out. You know, look at my fingers live on the screen. Kawhi Leonard, knowing where the shots are coming from, pulls up for the free throw line, knocks it down. He goes Brunson. He's got the ball. He got to bring the ball up the court now, and then he's got to do 27 dribbles to get his shot over a taller player, working way too hard, man. He goes Brunson. Brunson's looking. Gives it to Julius. 2-man game. Julius going one-on-one. Drives all the way to the basket. Tried to bang it, and he missed it. Here comes the Clippers. Trotting it up nice and easy. Kawhi Leonard finds Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann loses on his own power. Here goes Julius running super fast there. Kicks it out to RJ. Knock it down, baby. He misses that. Quentin Grimes with the rebound. Gives it up to Julius. Julius is going to shoot that. He doesn't do it. So they give it up to Brunson. Brunson's going to call some offense, and he just launches it. And he knocks it down. Wow. This is the Brunson show. So you want to see a show? Here it comes here. Right now, it's 76-71 on my clock. I see it on the game clock. It's working. 76-71. He goes Kawhi, get into his office, get right into the spot, pulls up and knocks it down. Takes the contact by Jericho, who barely touched him, but he gets the contact and knocks it down. These guys know exactly where the shots are coming from. Look at that, easy, nice and easy crossover again, and then just pull up. He took a little tap, and was able to get the shot of it, knock it down. Unbelievable Brunson, man. The rotation on that ball. It's confidence, baby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Delicioso. Trash ass pizza. Brunson, crossover. Too much dribbling. Just got hit just now. No foul call. Jericho Sims looking. They're not even defending him. Not at all. It's embarrassing. Brunson gives it to Julius there. Back to Jericho. Back to Julius. Crossover inside. Kicks it out to RJ. Knock it down, RJ. RJ misses another shot. So RJ not scoring the way that he needs to is the problem with the squad here, and why we're not being able to take this lead. Paul George, misses that wide open three. Mm. Good shot by RJ. And get it all the way to the paint. Nice little pump fake and shoot over the top. That's something that RJ needs to be more consistent at doing. So he finally gets another shot there. So we need RJ, man. We need RJ in the mix here in order for us to finally climb up over this and get this lead. So like I said, there's nothing that the Clippers are really doing per se that's like killing the Knicks. It's just that they know where to get their shots, and the Knicks are always a step short, or just a victim of the way that they play. With all the screens and stuff like that, they're just a victim of how they play. So like I said, the Knicks can start getting it going. and getting their offense going instead of just making it the Julius and Brunson show, then the Knicks could be able to catch up. Excuse me. My God. Better out than in. That's what they say, right? And catch up with these guys. Gotta ruin my girlish figure. I already look like a girl, man. I got a set of tits that you would not believe, man. Take off this shirt, forget about it. I take off my shirt, man. I look like somebody's baby mama. So I'm not ruining my girlish figure, man. I'm actually enhancing it. Did you hear what I said? I take off my shirt, man. I look like somebody's baby mama. Okay. But like I said, I have been in the gym, but my concern right now is to replenish this muscle, man. So I am getting stronger. That's one thing. Definitely getting stronger. Couple things going on. So I got some elbow tendonitis, here my little this part of the arm here is definitely sore, like that from doing all the pulling movements and stuff like that right here in this area, definitely sore. So I'm working on that, trying to keep myself healthy. But right now I'm just trying to get strong. So like, I'm gonna start implementing cardio on March 4th. It's gonna be March 1st. I'm gonna start the cardio going. So that'll be the next phase of this whole thing. So once the cardio start going, then you might start to notice, oh my God, I just fucked up my whole thing here. So the thing you just heard fall just now was my freaking habanero sauce whipped right behind my desk. God damn. Well, hopefully nothing spilled there. Hopefully nothing spilled because that's gonna leave a stain. Definitely don't need no creepy critters back here. So let me slide this underneath. Slide that underneath for now. Hope I didn't spill nothing, man. That would suck. So anyway, Knicks is still on the timeout here, so no play, no action. I'm not missing any gameplay right now. Definitely, somebody called a timeout or something, and so it's dead time right now. We're just watching commercials and stuff like that. So we're starting to come back here. I'm looking at the Knicks coming back on the court. So action should be coming back again. So here goes the Clippers. Just got the inbounds. Terrence Mann is bringing the ball up the court, being guarded by Brunson. Gets it to Kawhi, comes around a bunch of screens. Kawhi gets to the spot that he enjoys. Right there. 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles, 4 dribbles, 5 dribbles. Right into his spot, pulls up and knocks it down. Gets to the dotted line, pulls up and shoots where he needs to shoot it. Now watch Brunson comes down. Just watch the difference. Dribble hands off IQ. Gets it to Julius. Julius. All right, a lot of weaving. Knicks are doing a lot of weave to nowhere. So Julius here. Look at how Julius is shooting. Off balance, acrobatic, double pump, left hand going towards the right. Just a bad shot. Compared to what the Clippers just ran just now, Definitely ill. Yeah, man. Hey, Kareem, what's good, man? I'm feeling a little bit better, man. I'm starting to sweat it out. I sweated out a lot today, so thank God for that. I took a nap today, sweated it out. Felt so much better, better enough to get myself to the gym. So I got into the gym, got some pumpies going on. Did some legs, didn't really do what I wanted to do because I really didn't want to put a lot of pressure on my lungs. But I still did enough, to get a honest workout, so Julius at the free throw line knocking his shots down. 81-74 on my clock, 5 minutes and 12 seconds on my clock right now. So I'm a little bit behind, due to the commercials and stuff like that. Make sure that I'm synced properly as well. Yep. Kawhi Leonard again, 1-on-1 in his office, getting the shots that he wants to. He knows when the contact is coming. He takes advantage every single time. That's the difference between RJ, Julius. Brunson is in a land all by himself, but Julius and RJ would do well trying to find these guys in the offseason. Go find and see what Kawhi Leonard's doing. If Kawhi Leonard would answer his calls, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if Kawhi Leonard answers anybody's calls in the offseason. But I think that's the person that he really needs to learn and figure out how they do things, and then what's their mentality and how they prepare and how they get better. Those are the guys in the NBA that they need to follow. Kawhi Leonard definitely lost a little bit of weight. He looks a little bit more lean. compared to in the past. It looks very lean. Put a little bit too much hand sanitizer on my hand just now, but I need it anyway. Too much coughing. He goes Brunson. Too much dribbling here. They're being guarded by two people now. Move the ball. IQ is wide open, sidestepped, gives it over to RJ. RJ should have shot it. Drives in there, kicks it out to IQ again. The Knicks are just throwing in hot potato across the court here with no rhyme or reason to how they do things. Here goes man coming up the court, looking to give it to Kawhi. So Kawhi gets it to a spot, catches the ball. So spoiler alert, Kawhi's gonna try. Oh, he pulls up right there, misses that. Tough defense there by RJ. Bad shot by Kawhi. Here goes Julius dribbling up the court there, stops his dribble. That's what Kawhi needed. Jericho back to Julius, sets a nice screen. Oh, Julius should have shot that. He's too busy trying to jam it into somebody that hasn't scored yet. Here goes Terrence Mann driving, sidestep on IQ there, but look at Zubac right there. So they call a foul on the floor there on Jericho. But look at Zubac's roaming out there. Excuse me. Ay. Black History Month. Fucking February is Black History Month. I've never liked that. Even as a kid, it just didn't seem right to me. Black History Month, you know. Even as a kid, it's like Black History Month is like, isn't that just American history? Why do we have to have a separate month just to talk only about like Black history? And why does it always have to be the same guys? Like, George Washington, Carver, you know what I'm saying? Peanut butter and Martin Luther King and just the same names. Then as you get older and you get to college and you start to really read stuff and really learn, even to this day, I'm still finding names that I've never heard of, up until this point. You know what I'm saying? It make you want to get a clipboard and start selling DVDs and stuff like that on the street corners. That's what I used to do, at least for a little piece of my life, my early life. College days, man, got that clipboard, started trying to get people to sign petitions and stuff like that. Trying to pass out literature and newsletters and book clubs and DVDs, giving out free DVDs that people didn't even want to take that. It's crazy. But like they said, you can't lead a horse to water and force him to drink, right? Here goes Julius inside layup, beautiful, 85-74. So the point I'm trying to make with the Black History Month is that I feel like every day needs to be Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? Honor, 1 month just to honor guys. I guess it's nice. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, a Black history is American history. So that needs to be incorporated into the whole history, not a separate sect of people. You know what I'm saying? That only exist on a certain plane. No, America has been around since 1776, according to us, getting our independence. But Black people, African descendants of Africa, have had their big time share in building this country, man. And just simply having Black History Month to me, it always was. This doesn't sound right to me. That's why I don't really talk about it too much. Last year I did a little bit, with the backgrounds and stuff like that. But I mean, I just feel like they need to do a better job in general of just incorporating Black people into American history. Like Black people didn't build half the freaking country, or freaking 75% of the country. You know what I'm saying? 100% of the country. 85-76. I don't know if you guys feel me, but 69 Mega hanging out here. Definitely a Knicks fan. So I think he's just showing love here. So 69 Mega comes in all the time. Just drops, three bars on us there. He wants to be famous, so he puts that up there, puts that up there, puts that up there. So I just think that 69 Mega is a fan of the Knicks. That's why he pops up on here. Enjoys the podcast. Knows that I'm going to say his name and stuff like that. So hopefully somebody would click his links. Please don't click his links. Okay, because all he's going to do is fuck up your computer. Okay, so please don't click his links. If you value your negative bank account out there, you know what I'm saying? You don't want people to know what's in your bank account. Please don't click his links. Here goes Julius Randle on the inside. Double pump, misses the layup there, but he does get the foul there. Julius Randle was doing a lot of pump fakes out there, double pumps and stuff that's so out of control, and expecting the referees to give him a foul. I really need something to drink. I really do need something to drink. So I think I might need to make an order here. Where's my phone? I'm using my phone already. So is there a way for me to send a message? Oh yes, there is. There is a way for me to send a message. So I'm gonna make an order to get me something to drink. I'm thirsty. Give me something to drink. Give me something to drink. Mhm. Right, Black History Month, right? We start getting Negro spirituals and stuff like that. It's like, to me, it just, I don't know. It's just a disrespect to me. It just feels just very weird to me. Like right at this point of our lives now, we're still talking about certain things like that. All right, let me see. All right, just putting my order for a drink. Let's see if I get it. Because Julius again with these off balance double punk shots there that he's waiting for the referees to get him a foul. 87-77. So spoiler alert: the Knicks are not going to win this game. We'll see. Still got plenty of time there. There goes RJ. he still made it. He still made the shot. Unbelievable. 89-79. Ah, yeah. Here goes Bobby Smurder clearing it out. Gives it over to Mook Morris. Mook Morris just pulls up. Wow, bad shot by Mook. Batum got the rebound. Another bad shot there by forgot my man's name, but he knocks it down. Oh yeah. Second chance points, 13-6. I see that on the screen. 92-79. Once again, I said, spoiler alert: the Knicks are not going to win this game. Okay, we need a trade. We need a trade. We need a trade. Freaking mustache is sweating. My mustache is sweating. 121 in the third quarter. Somebody called a timeout. I see Tyronn Lue calling somebody a bitch ass something, calling bullshit. He just called somebody a bitch ass, and then he said he's calling that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? See, surveyed he's commenting here. He says, Randall thinks the refs are going to give him all-star treatment. You're not that guy, pal. Yeah. The thing with this, with referees, right, is that Julius is taking off balance, double pump shots, not going up strong. The difference between him and Kawhi. Look at the shots that Kawhi puts up. Kawhi gets into his spots. You know what I'm saying? Gets into his spots every single time, making solid NBA caliber moves. Square, always going up for the basket. Always going up square to the basket, putting up solid shots. He's not coming in there erratic. You know, double pumping and stuff like that. He's not going to get the calls playing like that. So that's the difference. You see, and then Julius wants to curse guys out. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, brother. He gets the ball slapped out of his hands. So he wants that foul. That's incidental contact, man. The ball is attached to his hands. Thank you. I got it. Thank you. No one told you to talk, okay? I have to pay for that. Anyway, so I got my drink here. It has some bubbles in it. Hopefully it's good. It's delicious. Nice and cold. One thing she did say is hot. It is hot in here. I must say that. Because, the heat is blasting because it's like freaking negative 10 degrees outside. So I don't know how you guys survived today. I hope you didn't go outside. So like I said, I had to go outside today because my kids were sick. So we out there trying to take care of the kids. So we had to be out there. We were very careful and making sure that we kept ourselves safe, from the cold. My wife was out there walking around with my little guy, because they don't allow more than one person to come into the office anymore. So my wife handled it. Everything was good. But then you see old people out there walking with their hands and their face exposed, walking around all slow. Why are they outside? What do you need to get? And then see people out there with their Starbucks, sipping their Starbucks while they walk in. It's like there's certain things that people need and that people do daily that they have to do it. So let's say if these little things were taken away from them, they would not know how to act. It would be anarchy. That's why all these shows say, shout out to The Last of Us. That's the new show is out. Walking Dead. That's the old show that people have been watching for a while. Usually these pandemics and stuff that they show with zombies having to do with zombies, usually it goes from being regular to shit in like 3 months. Everybody saw with the pandemic that happened in real life with COVID, everything was shut down in like 2 months. As soon as everything shit hit the fan in March, before the summertime hit, it was completely empty out there. You know what I'm saying? Before summertime hit, excuse me, because I mean everything hit the fan like I want to say like around March. So March, April, like before the summertime, like I said, everything was done. They shut down all businesses. Excuse me, everybody was in their crib. There was nobody in Times Square. You could take a shit in the middle of Times Square and have complete privacy. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. So if it really was to happen, like these the people would just be dead. We would be dead in like 6 months. The whole world would be desolate. And then people would be going crazy. People would be eating themselves. People would be eating each other. You know what I'm saying? People would be robbing, killing each other. Just believe it. That's why we have religion and stuff like that. Because if there was no law, if there was no society the way we have it now, it would take something so insignificant, so simple to let everybody lose their shit. You know. So you just got to be aware of it. There's so many science things. So you just got to be aware of certain things. You know. That's why I mentioned the whole Black History Month as only a month. It's only a month, and then people forget about it. What I'm saying? We talk about different things during that time period, then it's just over. You know, like how many times does somebody need to get killed in front of us on the internet for us to know that certain things is wrong? People need. I need to know more about it. I need more information. It's just weird. There's a lot of things out here that's weird. You know, a lot of weird stuff, man. But in between the lines, man, there's the truth, and it always will be the truth, no matter what happens out there. Peace and happiness, you can always find that as well. You can find peace and happiness in the chaos as well. So there's always a lesson to be learned at all times, man. Yeah, man. So score right now 96-81. I feel like there hasn't been any NBA action. That's why I'm talking. Because there's like no NBA action going on right now. I'm watching commercials. I keep watching. I guess they're on timeout. They've been on timeout for the longest time. It's like nothing happening. 96-81. Shout out to 69 Mega. It goes Carmega. Make sure to check out Kareem's favorite episode 3 of Last of Us. Yeah. Yo, not for nothing. That episode was really good though. Outside of because they're really trying to push that homosexual agenda on everybody. You know what I'm saying. 'Cause My thing is right. I have nothing against gay people at all. But the thing is like gay pride and stuff like that. Okay, cool. That's fine and Danny. But you don't hear nobody else talking about like heterosexual pride. Like nobody cares about who I'm having sex with. You know what I'm saying? But if I was gay, you'd be like, hey, gay pride. You know what I'm saying? Like that means that you care about who I'm having sex with, or you're proud of me that I'm having sex with somebody. You know, it just that's like another weird thing. My thing is people could do what they want to do. That's fine. I don't care. I really care how you treat me because I'm going to treat you. I'm going to treat you and everybody the same. And how you treat me in return, that's how I judge you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I judge you. And that's how everybody should judge people. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, that episode of episode 3 of The Last of Us actually was a really sweet episode. Really beautiful love story. So I thought it was a dope episode to tell you the truth. He was Bobby Smurder dribbling up the court there. What are they calling there? Delay of game or something? I don't know what they're calling. I don't know. Shout out to Tyron Lue. Looks like Kid Capri. If anybody knows who that is, DJ Kid Capri. Damn, somebody got fucked up. They're standing right behind Daryl Strawberry. God damn. Hopefully everything is okay with him. His whole head is all busted up, but he still made it to the Knicks. He could have easily put on some sunglasses. He said, "Nope, we going balls out." Bobby Smurder over to number 24 pulls up. Misses that. Hartenstein with the rebound. I feel like Hartenstein hasn't gotten enough minutes today. Hartenstein, what is his minutes looking like? Hartenstein's minutes, 15 tonight. Yeah, I feel like he should have played a lot more minutes than 15 tonight. Shout out to Jericho. Jericho played 21 in comparison. So right now it's starting to get out of hand now. So it's getting up to 20 now. So if the Clippers score again, I think they'll be up to 20. It'll be a 20-point lead. IQ with the ball takes a screen from Hartenstein. Hartenstein, he doesn't go for that. Gives it the deuce. Deuce drives, goes into the same spot the IQ was just in. Now he finally pulls up and hits a shot from the same spot the IQ should have shot it about 5 seconds before that. Yeah, man. Yeah, Last of Us is fire, man. Surveyed 100 people. Fee Hive, he said that I make sense. I know I make sense. I wish I could make some dollars. IQ coming across the paint. They're looking, being guarded by Zubac. Gives it to Obi. Obi is way out there. Why is he so far out there? And Deuce just pulls up a three and he makes it. So Deuce makes it 86. 98 to 86, 10 minutes and 30 seconds in his game. Just judging by what's happening here, the Knicks are not coming back. Paul George gives it to Bobby Smurda. Bobby Smurda kicks it out to number 24. I keep forgetting his name there. Pulls up over Deuce and knocks that down. Let me get his name. That is Powell, Norman Powell. I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. He looks like Simeon Russell. He goes Deuce. Deuce is looking. Gives it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein's in the spot that he should have been all year, in that spot running offense there. IQ took the screen but didn't do nothing with it. Too much dribbling. Gives it to Deuce. Deuce sidestepping, dribbling. Gets it to the spot, pulls up a shot off the glass. No good. Hartenstein with the rebound. Kick it out to Obi. Obi Toppin shoots a 3-point shot and knocks it in. So Obi Toppin is out there playing at the half-court line while Deuce and IQ are fighting inside for rebounds while Obi Toppin is sitting at the half-court, removed, just shooting spot-up three-pointers like freaking Steve Novak. It's ridiculous. 100 to 89. So this is a great opportunity for the Knicks to try to catch up a little bit. Hartenstein comes around the screen there. IQ should have gave right back to Hartenstein. IQ's going crazy right now. IQ just pulls up at the foul line, misses it. Back to Deuce. Deuce pulls up for three. Deuce misses that. Shit. So there goes the end of that run. So I think the Clippers are probably going to score right now. Swung the ball to the corner. Bobby Smurda for three. Misses that. Deuce with the rebound. Okay, so let's go. Let's score here. Quentin Grimes pulls up for three in transition. Knocks it down, baby. Cuts the lead to 8. So the Knicks almost made it 20. It almost became a 20-point deficit. But the Knicks cut it down to 8. Man. So the Knicks are working hard, man. We got the bum Knicks out there with Obi Toppin and Deuce McBride that I was just talking about that we need to upgrade those guys. Those are the guys that are keeping us in the game right now. Playing a nice space game, playing a little bit of defense, a little bit of fast break stuff going on. So we're able to get back in this game now. Yeah, man. Let me get this together here. I believe this is the correct score. 100 to 92. 100 to 92. Yep, that is the correct score. Let me fix this on my screen here. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I was thinking of doing a lifestyle podcast, but I just don't have time. I would love to do a lifestyle podcast where I could talk about something more than sports all the time. Because sports is a metaphor for life. So there's always a lot of things you could talk about in sports that you can convey it to regular, day to day stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to do that. If anybody had a show or something like that that needed somebody to go off of, hit me up. See if I'm free to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you could work out a day or a time that I can kind of focus on, maybe I could do it with you. Or if you know somebody that needs somebody that knows somebody that needs somebody, let me know. Yeah. Got a lot of phlegm, guys. So far, so good. The last podcast that I did, which was the last watch along, I actually was having breathing problems. I really couldn't breathe. But today, right now, I feel okay. It's hot here. I got my hoodie on and my hat. I should take some of this stuff off, but I'm doing all right. Excuse me, guys. Got this commercial going on here. me give it an MSG go. That's probably pulling a lot of energy off my screen here. Let me take a look around the league here. I wonder if I won my bets. I know I'm wasting time with this podcast where I should be betting money right now. I'm looking around the league. I see you got the Suns are beating the Pistons right now. You got the Trailblazers up on the Bulls. The Thunder are smoking the Rockets right now. The Bucks are beating the Heat, and the Warriors are taking on the Mavericks right now. So we're getting it's late in the evening, right? It's like almost it's 9 o'clock right now. So all the late games are popping on right now. So there's a lot of good NBA action, man. So after this game, man, there's a lot of good games to check out. That Mavericks and Warriors might be fun. Maybe the Bulls and Blazers might be a good game to watch as well. Bucks and Heat too, probably. So a lot of good basketball to watch tonight. Instead of hanging outside with all the cold weather and stuff, you could just stay home and snuggle up to the basketball. So another long ass timeout there, man. Sheesh. Ball's back in play. 8 minutes and 42 seconds, man. The Clippers are running their offense. They got all 5 guys out on the perimeter there. Now they're starting to unfold their offense back into tradition. Paul George just got Grimes in the air, kicks it out to the shooter. They're doing a patient job shooting, pump fakes and stuff like that. Batum gets a nice shot there. So here goes Deuce. Deuce is looking. This is the IQ. IQ takes the screen from Hartenstein. Very frustrating. He gets fouled from behind there. So I mean, I know Hartenstein hates playing with IQ because IQ does not play the 2-man game with with Hartenstein the way that he should. He doesn't use the screener the way that he should. IQ is still erratic. So erratic. His erratic play keeps us in games though, so you can't really get too mad at the way that he plays. You know what I'm saying? But I know Hartenstein wished that he had somebody that was a little bit more free flowing with the pass. Give the ball back to Hartenstein, and Hartenstein will find you. That way you don't have to be dribbling so much. Hartenstein could find the open man because he's looking. IQ is too busy going frantic. So we hit a free throw. IQ's at the line, about to get the next one up. So this will cut the lead to 6 if he can make it. So it'll be 100 to 94. 8 minutes and 18 seconds left. That's a 2-possession game. 6-point lead right now by the Clippers. Paul George coming down the court there, being guarded by Grimes there. That's barbecue chicken. Slaps the ball out of his hands there. Good defensive play there. So they communicate. I see Obi Toppin is jumping up and down. Guys are a little bit light. Obi and Hartenstein having a light exchange there. Quentin Grimes is all business, boy. All business. Deuce McBride as well. They're looking. Paul George gets free. Good defense by Hartenstein to stop the ball there. Paul George drives in there and knows how to create that foul. And he's going back to the line. So Quentin Grimes, all business though, man. He's complaining a little bit, but he's definitely all business out there. Hartenstein's everybody's looking up at the jumbotron trying to find out what the hell's going on here. I want to know what some of these people on the sideline are even talking about. If I was watching the game courtside, my whole attention will be on the court, not having side conversations, just sipping on my drink or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not even looking at the basketball court. Shit is crazy. But people that want to do that, they should have a separate part of the garden where people like that could buy their tickets and they could just watch the game from a table because they're not really watching the game. They just there just to be there. For real fans and stuff like that, then they need to put real fans out there. That's just my opinion. So here goes Deuce. Deuce bringing the ball up the court. Tom Thibodeau is really getting a lot of minutes from this group here. Deuce gives it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein is the first time looking at Hartenstein at this thing here, making decisions. Sets a screen for IQ. IQ just launches it. So erratic there. Terrence Mann just released. Got a nice little layup there. Here goes Quentin Grimes bringing the ball up the court there. He pulls up finally. It took him long enough. He misses that. So he should have pulled up right away rather than look at the options and then launch it because he wasn't squared up. He wasn't ready to shoot. The Knicks had a lot of momentum now. So now the lead is back to 10. Paul George dribbling behind his back. Give it to Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann drives hard. Sidesteps. He goes number 24 driving. That's Norman Powell off the glass and lays it in. So lead back up to 12. Knicks had cut it to 6. Now it's 12 now. My man Norman Powell is extremely locked in, man. You can see that look in his face. Extremely locked in out there. We definitely need a dude like that to come off to be our starter. Norman Powell will be an excellent starter for us, man. The way that he plays. Very poised player, very strong, understands how to get to the spots, knows how to seal off as he just did with IQ, and finish strong with extension all the way to the basket there, unfazed. It's good stuff by the Clippers, man. But we're Knicks fans. We want the Knicks to win. I really don't think the Knicks are going to be able to pull this out, man. This is a tough game to win here. We playing against a team that their offense is pretty flawless, to compare to how we play. They have the right matchups for us to keep us in trouble on defense. It is what it is, man. So Black History Month, they're showing some black people that are cowboys, I guess, This is weird. It's not weird that black people are cowboys. It's weird that they're doing for Black History Month, they're showing or doing a commercial showing them. It's like a novelty act, like it's like at the circus or something like that. I just don't agree with it. It's just something that should be already ingrained into the culture, not something that, oh, let's find out on Black History Month what black people are doing. Or what positive things that black people are doing. It's weird, very weird, man, very weird. Just wish the culture in that conversation was a little bit better. May fix this score. 106 to 94. Yeah, man. At this point, man, on my separate screen here, I'm already looking at chicks already on my Instagram. So I'm just sliding, looking. Some beautiful women in an explore page, man. Unbelievable. Shout out to my wife. My wife brought me a nice little thing of juice here, and she had to speak. So now I got to pay her $5, right? Isn't that the thing? Somebody comes on the screen, you hear their voice or whatever, they get a certain amount of words. Then you got to pay them $5, something like that. Yeah, it's a lot of beautiful women here, man. Sheesh. That's the one thing too, man. One thing about women that I gotta say, not to sound misogynist and not like that. But a lot of these women on Instagram, right? You know how many of them that I follow? I follow so many of them. So many that I scroll past that I don't follow. So like they all had the same idea. Let's me dress as sexy as I can, and post these pictures to get my likes and my followers up. There's like thousands, hundreds of thousands of women on Instagram, all doing the same thing. And the thing about it, each one of these women think that they're doing it better than the next. But it really is just like a dime a dozen. I'm just saying that because that lifestyle of being an Instagram model and waiting for somebody to save you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dime a dozen, man. Valentine's Day is coming, man. Just keep that in mind. When people out there looking for their Valentines are looking to spend a lot of money on women they don't even give a fuck about, let's keep that shit in perspective. There's plenty of beautiful women out there to get your attention. Same thing with men as well too, from the women's perspective. There's many great men out there that women are too busy looking in one direction and they don't see the whole picture. A lot of beautiful men out there. Positive. Not everybody's a piece of shit. There are a lot of pieces of shits out there. So wow, man. Nobody's talking to Julius. Julius just got stripped from behind. So this game is done, man. We got 6 minutes and 14 seconds left in this game. 106 to 97. So this is literally the first time that I've seen a Clipper complain about something. So Paul George is complaining, pleading his case there. So he's saying that it was out on Brunson. He's like, how could it be out on me when it should have been out on Brunson? So anyway, I don't even know whose ball it is right now. I think it's going to be Nick's ball. So that was like the first time I seen him argue. Shout out to Richie Guerin. You see, they're showing single season points in a game. They said Richie Guerin, he had most 30-point games. He had 36. How come Richie Guerin's number is not retired in the rafters? I did a podcast on that. I did a full podcast on it that nobody paid attention to, and for some reason it got locked out by YouTube, and then I wasn't able to release it for like a few months. I just don't understand why that is. But Richie Guerin literally should his number should be retired. Look at his stats and what he did as a Knick. His number should be retired. Another guy, Willie Knowles, is a black man. If you're talking about Black History Month, Shout out to the Knicks. Willie Knowles, Willie Knowles, Willie Knowles, Willie Knowles. Look up Willie Knowles. You know what I'm saying? People know him for being on the Boston Celtics, but Willie Knowles was on the Celtics later on in his NBA career. But when it came to his major years scoring wise, as far as him being a pro, was in New York as a black man in New York. You know, one of the first big time scorers in Knicks history. You know what I'm saying? And his number is not retired, and people don't know about him. You know, so let's do this real quick. Willie Knowles. So I know I'm spelling it right. It might be Knowles or something like that. Starts with an N. Yeah, Willie Knowles. Okay, Willie Knowles is a black man, guys. So I'm just gonna post this on the regular screen here. Since this game, I'm already conceding that this game is out of it. So since this is Black History Month, right? Check out this guy here, Willie Knowles here. Black man, you know what I'm saying? American professional basketball player, Willie Knowles. You see him here getting up at the rim, laying it up there. This is the typical picture at the time. As the Knicks are down by 10 with 5 minutes left. Just take a look at these pictures here. Slide it over. Um, 6'6". He died in California in 2018. So that means he was alive not too long ago, my guys. You know what I'm saying? Check out his stats here. Let me see if I can get the basketball reference. Check out basketball reference here real quick. Knicks are still down by 10, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left as Brunson drives, gets fouled. So he's going to the line. So now we have time to do this, right? They call him the whale. They call him sweet cakes. Small forward, power forward, 6'6", 225. Willie Knowles, okay? Let's take a look at his stats here. First his stats for his New York stats. Let's do that. All we're doing is looking at his Knicks stats here. So during his time playing with the Knicks, he averaged 18 points and 11 rebounds. Does anybody know who the fuck this is? Willie Knowles? How come the Knicks, especially during Black History Month, don't ever do an expose on Willie Knowles? It's like it's a forgotten player. It's like they don't want people to talk about the players from the 50s and the 60s. What the fuck is going on? Same thing with Richie Guerin, played in the same era. Okay? Check out some of these scoring years. 25 points per game, 23 points per game, 21 points per game. You know, three straight All-Star appearances for the Knicks. Let me get this together, guys. So during this 3 straight years, one, two, three, in these 3 straight years here that he was an All-Star, 23 points per game, 13 rebounds. They didn't take the steals, they didn't take blocks. 2.4 assists, free throws, 83% from the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, say field goal percentage was different during that time because it was just more about them putting shots up on the ball. He played 37 minutes per game, so he played most of the game. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, how come Willie Knowles let MSG explain that to you? You know, talk to them, send them stuff, send them messages on Twitter, send them emails or whatever you need to do. Ask them how come they never do anything on Willie Knowles. How come Willie Knowles pictures are not up in the garden, in places where people could readily be like, oh, that's Willie Knowles. If I showed you a picture of Willie Knowles right up here, so I mean they don't even have the picture there. I have to scroll back here so you can see the picture. that people don't even know what he looks like. See, people know Willie Knowles from his Boston career at the end because he won championships here with them. Coming off the bench. But nobody talks about the years where he was a major scorer in the NBA. Let me click these years here. The year he scored 25 points per game. Let me click the Knicks here. 61-62 season. Take a look at who else was on his team scoring points. There's going to be somebody else that I mentioned also. Richie Guerin. Willie Knowles scored 25 points per game that year. Richie Guerin scored 29, fam. How come neither one of these guys jerseys aren't retired with the Knicks? You want to talk about two guys, major scorers in New York City, 29 and 27 years old? You know what I'm saying? During the 50s and 60s? You know what I'm saying? Heartthrobs, guys. You know? You want to talk about heartthrobs? Listen, man, somebody needs to answer some questions about that. You're talking about Black History Month. You know, not much has changed in the score. Like the Knicks had cut the lead to 8. It was just at 10. They cut it to 8. Got 4 minutes left in this thing. A lot of complaining going on out there. So let me get the guy's picture back up here. Here he is Willie Knowles. There's definitely literature written about the guy. You know what I'm saying? So if you never heard about him before, man, this is Willie Knowles. Let me give you some homework here since it's Black History Month. Do some googling. This video out there, the guy. Find out about him. Find out about him. Ask MSG why somebody like this, three-time All-Stars, averaged 23 points per game and 13 rebounds during that time period, and his name is not mentioned much, if at all. How come him and Richie Guerin is also who's a white man? Well, Richie Guerin is a New Yorker too, and his name is not. I mean, his number is not retired. You know. What's funny is that Richie Guerin's number is the same as RJ's. That's something to throw at you too. So anyway, that's the end of that. So the Knicks are still down here. 108. Knicks cut it to wow. What the fuck? Norman Powell just made the dunk of the freaking year just now. Wow, that was like the dunk of the fucking year. What the fuck? Look at this. Got a good pass there. 1-2 dribbles, drives in there, and bang. Not the dunk of the year, but I mean, that was pretty vicious. The speed of it. Jumps in off 2 feet and bangs in on Julius. What the fuck? I don't know about dunk of the year. Maybe it might be pushing it there, but wow, big time 2 feet dunk there. Spiked it right on Julius's head there. Wow. Goodness gracious. Big time dunk there. Yeah, man. Wow. So what are they calling this? So now after that big dunk, now the referees are gonna go and do what? They're gonna talk about it. Ah, yeah, yeah. So I see something with the F word here. So let me click it. He said, where you F word that said RJ and IQ would be superstars 2 years ago? Yo, AV, man. AV, AV, AV. Lord have mercy, AV. What am I gonna do with you, man? So I gotta take that off the screen. And I'm sorry, Mr. AV, man, but I have a zero tolerance for certain words, man. So the N word is one of them. So I feel bad that I allowed the word in there. So I have to now manually go onto my YouTube because I was gonna block you just now, but I'm not gonna block you. Okay. I have to manually go on to YouTube and put this word in my blocked words list now. As I thought it was there. I thought I put that on the blocked words list. So I'm gonna have to do that now. So shame on you, AV. I'm not gonna block you yet. You know what I'm saying? But that's blockable. That's blockable. So what do you call my watchers out there, you don't have to block them or anything like that, but that's my bad. I need to get rid of that word out of there. So I'll see if I can do it now. See if I could do it now. Block words list, man. Sheesh. See, that's why you need certain things like that to be able to stop people from themselves. So the Knicks are still down by 8, man. Nothing is happening. It's like it's too much stopping in action to the long ass commercials and stuff like that. That's why I'm even talking about all this shit. Julius kicks it out to RJ, steps up for 3. He hasn't done shit all game. Cuts the lead down to 5. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, man. Shout out to Willie Knowles, man. Definitely. Let me see. Gotta find the banned word list. Where the hell is it? Aha, I think I found it. So I gotta type that word in. Right. So now I'm gonna have to do my research now and figure out some other words that I didn't put that in that's not on that list. So that word is blocked. So sorry, I should have did it before. but that word is now blocked now. So the Clippers just scored again. So Hartenstein has his chance here to cut the lead back to 5. He has to make his free throws. 105. He misses the first one. You scum bucket. Scum bucket. He misses the first one. Oh, yeah. Hartenstein at the foul line, brother. Willie Knowles, Willie Knowles, Willie Knowles. He makes the second one. So it's a 6-point lead, 2-possession game, 2-11 right now. Clippers is walking the ball up the court. Got Kawhi walking the dog, picks it up. He dribbles. They're setting up their offense. Comes around the screen there, looking, getting into his spots there. Double pump, shoots it over. Wow, that should have been Clippers ball, but it's the Knicks ball. Nobody's arguing it. Hartenstein about to inbounds to Brunson. Come on, inbound it. He's walking the dog now. He's calling some offense. Walking the dog, finally picks it up at the half-court line. Being guarded by Paul George. Now he's guarded by 2 people, crossed over. Switches now. He has Mook, drives on him, pulls up. Gives it to Hartenstein. Wow, nice pass there for the drive and dunk. Good cut by Hartenstein. Yelling at the crowd there, trying to get the crowd pumped up. Let's go, guys. Come on, it's the Knicks squad here. We at the home. We at the home base. We at the home base. Time to cheer. Be so happy. Big time dunk by Hartenstein there. Good look by Brunson, though. Yeah, so get hype out there. Knicks are down by 4. So I already condemned the Knicks. I already said the Knicks were going to lose this game, but it looks like the Knicks are fighting right now. They didn't give up. 112 to 108. All right, keys to the game. How do we win here? Don't foul. That's how we win. How we beat the Clippers right now? Don't foul. Stay down. Don't double team. Staying down on these guys here. Force Kawhi Leonard and force Paul George to beat us one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in the double teams where they swing around and shoot 3-pointers, because the 3-pointers are gonna kill the game for us. How are we gonna win? Stay down on our guys. Let Kawhi and Paul George beat us one-on-one. Let them beat us one-on-one. Trust in your defenders. Trust that RJ and these guys could play defense on these guys. Trust it, and just let it be. Because the Clippers are waiting for the Knicks to double team so they could swing it. At the same time, they got really good scores in Kawhi and Paul George. But if they're as good as they are, let them beat us then. Let them do it. You know what I'm saying? Believe in your defense and believe in what we're doing, and let them do it. And then on the other side, the Knicks just play their same frantic style, come down the court, and we have to score. We got to stop, make 2 stops, 2 scores, 2 stops and 2 scores, and we should win this game. You know what I'm saying? Actually, 4 stops. You know what I'm saying? We got to get 4 stops and score 3 out of 4 times, and then we should be able to win. There goes Julius, a little bit too overzealous there. Almost caused 2 fouls there for no reason. Swiping at Paul George for no fucking reason. He goes Paul George driving. He travels, and that is a turnover. So that's exactly what I wanted. Play good defense, force Paul George and these guys to beat you. So Paul George made a poor decision. He falls down. Like I said, Julius Randle with that swiping was so stupid, because if he fouled, that would have been the wrong thing to do. But good defense by Hartenstein, stepping back and letting Paul George fall on the floor. Now the Knicks have to score now. We got 1 minute and 35 seconds left. 1 minute and 35 seconds left, and the Knicks need to score. We need to run something. So Brunson is calling a play, calling for RJ to set a screen for Brunson. Sets the screen. So now Brunson is going one-on-one, drives all the way to the basket, left-handed layup, and he scores. No foul, though. He got to get up, get back on D. Referees did not call a foul. So it's a 2-possession game. No, excuse me. It's 2-point game right now. Wow, 13-4 run by the Knicks, it says, last 4 minutes. On the Clippers, like I said, play one-on-one defense. Don't get caught up in double teaming. Here goes the Knicks with the double teams. And Mook Morris spots up for 3. He misses it. Good rebound by Julius. Julius a little bit too erratic, messing around with Terrence Mann there. Here goes Brunson, crossover Terrence Mann, got him in the blender, spinned, kicked it out to Grimes, wide open for 3. Whoa! Okay. So we take the lead there. The Knicks take the lead, 13-12. Big time shot by Grimes. Like I said, Grimes is not doing nothing for us if he's not hitting those wide open 3-point shots. So Grimes, matter of fact, let me bring it back now. Brunson with the big time move there, all the way to the basket for the layup. So that pass to the open Grimes doesn't happen if Brunson didn't make himself a drive threat. Good keeping his head up. Grimes ready for the shot, caught it in rhythm, and knocked down the three. So big time shot there, 113 to 112. Don't bet on the Knicks, okay? On DraftKings and FanDuel and your sports books that you use, do not bet on the Knicks. It's a bad bet. So right now, 113 to 112. Big time game by the Knicks here, man. Excellent. So the Knicks are doing what they're supposed to. Like I said, play one-on-one defense, trust your defense, trust what you could do defensively with your individual players here. Stop double teaming, stop allowing these three-point shooters to shoot these threes. Mook Morris took it upon himself to shoot that three. So it was more of a frantic thing that he shot. You know what I'm saying? So thank God he missed it, because if he made it, it would be a different story. But it gave us an opportunity to get Grimes a three-point shot. So now here it comes now. The game plan, like I said, we have to stay down on our guys. We have to stay down on our guys. Make sure I'm synced up. We got to stay down on our guys. No double teaming, no fouling, and no double teaming. 52 seconds left on this clock here, on my clock. Knicks are the Clippers are inbounding here. We got Batum being guarded by RJ. RJ's guarding the ball. Batum is inbounding. Batum. Referees, what are they doing, man? He inbounds to Paul George. All right, stay down, Paul George. Stay down on Kawhi. Kawhi has it now, being guarded by Julius. Let him do it. Let him play one-on-one. Okay, Julius is guarding him. Pulls up. Misses the shot. Trust your defense. Now here comes Brunson. Walk the dog down the court there. Get the ball across the half-court line. Jesus, he straddles that line every single night, man. 27 seconds on the game clock, 10 seconds on the shot clock. So the Knicks have to get a shot up there. It looks like Brunson just going to cross over, drive to the basket, floater, and knocks it down. So smooth. So here he goes again. No fouling. No fouling. Play solid defense. Do not double team. Do not double team. Do not foul. So the Knicks show the double team. Grimes still staying down on Paul George. Paul George just pulls up. Horrible shot by Paul George there. Zubac was able to get the ball. Good defense by the Knicks. Stay down. Knicks do a good job staying down. But friggin' Batum scored the three. He hit the three. Did he make that? So listen, that was the end of the game there. So they counted the three at the end of regulation. They're going to review that. But we're gonna go into overtime, and I don't want to go in overtime, fam. I was hoping I was gonna give me a good night's sleep. I'm about to take some melatonin and shit. You know, take me some Dayquil with some melatonin, because I don't have no NyQuil. And I was gonna go to sleep tonight. But Batum, he pulls up with plenty of time. He pulls up with a whole second, basically a second on the clock that knocks it down to tie the game. Wow. So I mean, even myself there, I lost track of the game clock there. So that's crazy, man. Hartenstein was trying his best not to foul there. So if anything, Hartenstein probably should have clotheslined his ass. He probably should have clotheslined him. Don't let him get the shot up. At least you get the foul. Three shots on the ball. So we're going into overtime, man. So overtime, I like the Knicks' chances in overtime. So I see you guys are coming back here. So Scumbucket should be banned. No, the F word should be banned, son. The N word, is banned also. I need to put more variations of it. I don't want you to keep typing this, find out what it is. But listen, man, you got to keep it tight. You know what I'm saying? Keep it tight. We can say anything we want. I tell people to suck my dick on here all the time. Sucking my dick is fine. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. But suck my dick and then adding the F word to it, it makes it something different, Or add the N word to that, then it makes it something different. But just casually telling somebody to suck my dick, it's not a big deal, Wow, big time, man. Shout out to you guys hanging out here. We got Yo Nathan Pierto, you know what I'm talking about? Beautiful picture with there and your lady, I believe, right, man? Beautiful picture there. Hey, man, sorry for the language, guys. If you guys are not familiar with the show, this is your boy Diehard Eru. I curse a lot on here. I say a lot of wild stuff. Like I said, I touched on Black History Month here. Like I said, once again, Willie Knowles, for those that don't know, please read up on him. They do have books about him. There is some documentaries and stuff like that on the guy. Between him and Richie Guerin, like I said, they were rock stars at a young age in New York City. They weren't a winning club. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the Knicks and being superstars in New York City, these guys were as much of superstars as you're gonna get in New York City. And Willie Knowles, like I said, as a black man, but in the 50s and the 60s, says a lot about what his time period is. I feel like they should make a movie. If Spike Lee wants to do something, make a Spike Lee movie about Willie Knowles. I think that would be freaking awesome. You know what I'm saying? That would be really, really awesome. And make me an executive producer or put me in there to do something. I would love to be there to be a part of that situation. So I know I'm already saying too much there, and nobody ever gives me credit for nothing that I say, but they love to use it. You know what I'm saying? But that would be a really, really good thing there. Willie Knowles. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I mean, the overtime is starting. So overtime usually goes really fast, man. Shout out to Kirk Nugent. I just got a notification. I don't know if you guys remember. I had won something on his channel, Kirk Nugent. I won a microphone on his channel, and he was supposed to send it. I never got it. He said email him. I emailed him several times. You know what I'm saying? But I left it alone. I thought about blowing him up on his channel. I thought about doing all that stuff too, man. But it is what it is. He's like runs himself as a Christian dude too. So maybe there might be something lost in the translation or something. But it is what it is. But I did not get my microphone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So nothing going on here. No foul there. Hartenstein being very aggressive. Kawhi Leonard got up, and Hartenstein took a look at him to see what his temperature was. You know, but it's all good. Wow, I got some beautiful women. I still got this page looked up here, so I don't want to. I'm already said what I had to say, so I don't want to, you know, renege on what I was saying there. But anyway, Hartenstein waiting for the referees to freaking throw it up already. Throw it up, number 46, 48, whatever, 46. Julius Randle with the ball, clearing the throat. Brunson bringing the ball up the court. Get it across the timeline, bro. Sheesh. Brunson, top of the key. Looking, being guarded by Kawhi. Switch to Batum. Stutter step, drive on Batum. Drives, gets all the way to the basket, gets stripped by Kawhi there. Hartenstein does a good job of pushing him out of bounds there. Good defense by Grimes there. Wow, they're doing a good job finding the shooters. It goes Norman Powell, misses the three-point shot. They're getting good shots, man. Knicks are really fighting for that rebound. Hartenstein on the inside, they just call a foul on somebody. I think on Hartenstein. So good NBA action here by Hartenstein and these guys. Listen, Hartenstein, Tom Thibodeau did a bad job with the minutes for him in the beginning of the game. Right now, Hartenstein's minutes should be, what is his minutes at now? He's at 27 minutes as he should. Because I mean, the guy deserves to be out there. He's been playing really good basketball. Here goes Kawhi Leonard. They're double teaming him. They're getting caught in the double teams. That's not how we're gonna win. See you double team, and then now the ball finds its way to Mook Morris, and Mook Morris is able to get the shot off. Stay with the one-on-one defense. Stop double teaming because all you're doing is bailing these guys out. So here goes Brunson. Brunson is just attacking everybody. He just drove on Batum. So that's two straight plays messed up by Brunson there that the Clippers were able to take advantage of. So there's a foul there on Norman Powell, Quentin Grimes. So Quentin Grimes is arguing. So let me refresh the score. 117 to 115. Refresh it on my end too. Excuse me, guys. 117 to 115. I'm starting to sweat now. Here goes Norman Powell. He shot that. He freaking hit. He shot it from the back of his neck, but it still went in. 118 to 115, man. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left. I am sweating. It is really hot here, but I'm keeping the hoodie on because I'm still not feeling good. I can feel it. Like I said, I need to take some Dayquil because I don't have any NyQuil with some melatonin. Hopefully, I can get me some good dreams tonight. Aye. Here goes Julius bringing the ball up the court. So the Knicks are trying something different. They got Julius ball handling. Gives it to Brunson. So it's been a Brunson show now. That hasn't been working. So I mean, Julius, they're looking to give Julius the ball at the top of the key, fighting Batum with a double team right there. So now Julius can't even spin around. Double clutch shot. So that's what Tom Thibodeau wants. We had a nice thing going, so now we want to get back to Julius with double clutch shots in the lane. So anyway, Julius is going to get some free throws here. Julius has got to make his free throws. It goes without saying. 119 to 115, 3 minutes and 13 seconds. doing heavy play-by-play today. You know, Willie knows. Julius Randle, free throw up, makes it. He's got to make his free throws. 116, 119. It's a one possession game. So Julius Randle has to make this free throw to make it 17. So that'll give you 2 point deficit, one possession game, one shot kill, 3-point shot with 3 minutes left. Julius, foul line shot makes it. So here comes the Clippers. I maintain, do not double team these guys. So Quentin Grimes is guarding Paul George. Stay with him. I see RJ looking to double team. I see Hartenstein double teaming now. He shouldn't have done that. Stay down with you guys. Now he's in trouble here. RJ drives and he fouls Kawhi. So let him do it. Let him do that. Now he got to make free throws. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the shot is on the floor. Maybe he's not going to get foul shots here. But the double team is where the Knicks get in trouble. See, RJ's playing there. So RJ's too busy double teaming and playing, sliding, looking, whatever. Stay with your man. That's why you have to throw the arm down to slow him down to cause that foul. So it wasn't a shooting foul. So there's a foul on the ground. It goes Kawhi. Kawhi being guarded by Julius. Sets a screen for Batum. Julius fights the screen. Playing good defense there. RJ was looking where? Where was RJ looking? Batum gets a shot off. He gets fouled. See, my thing is RJ's too busy settling for, trying to double team, right? So when you double team, you tend to get to start looking at the stars, so then RJ got out of position. So now RJ gets caught with another foul and he's looking at the referee. He's like, wow, I didn't foul him. The thing is, you are not in position. Okay. That's why you had to reach. You wouldn't have reached if you wasn't fooling around. Daydreaming with the fake double team, then he wouldn't have to get back on Batum, to play defense. He wouldn't have to reach in and cause that foul. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable, man. And Tom Thibodeau's sitting there arguing also. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I'm shiny. Yeah, man, I'm freaking sweating. I'm gonna have to take the hat off for a second, man. I'm really sweating really a lot here. I don't have anything to wipe my face with. So, I mean, we're family here now. I would take the shirt off, man, but then I'm going to have to, ban my... YouTube might ban me if I take my shirt off. They might think, why is that lady taking the shirt off? So, anyway, here goes Brunson. Brunson asks for a screen there, and then Brunson is arguing with somebody. I don't know what's going on. So, the Knicks are at disarray right now. Brunson somehow gets on the inside. Nice interior pass to Hartenstein. Bad decision by the Knicks. Here comes the Clippers walking us down. Good defense by Grimes there. Good defense by Grimes. Are they going to call a foul on the ground? Let's see if they call a foul on the ground. Did they count the basket? I don't think they counted the basket. I think it's a foul on the ground. So Paul George driving the ball there, fakes it. Interior pass. Good defense by Grimes there. Good defense. So I think they're calling a foul on Brunson there. I don't think it's on. So Brunson dumped it off. Good try by Hartenstein to get it into to Julius. Hartenstein probably should have held on to that a little bit. So anyway, the Knicks are still down by 3 right now with the Clippers there about to shoot their free throws. So, I mean, I think I might have to take this hoodie off because I am getting hot now. 120 to 117, 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Paul George pulls up, knocks it down. As he should. So we're down by 4. 2 possession game now. 2 possession game right now. Even if they win, even if he gets the next one, it'll be a 5-point lead. It's still 2 possession game. So here we go. Paul George short arms that. He still makes it. 122 to 117. I don't know why NBA.com is not refreshing properly. 122 to 117. 2-2-2 left in this game. Brunson is looking. Julius is standing there. He needs to get out of there. Bad spot. So triple team now. Julius has a triple team. RJ's open. Now we're standing there. 6 seconds. 5, 4. Spin. He spun the right way and threw it off the backboard there. What's going on? They're going to call what? Loose ball foul on who? So Julius is going to complain about somebody over the back. Julius has that stressed look in his eye. They're going to argue, balls and strikes now. Look at Julius. He's arguing about Batum playing defense. That's solid defense, man. You got to score that. You got to punish Batum. You got to punish Batum. If he wants to reach in, you got to make those arms hurt. You know what I'm saying? And you got to make the referees call it. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Now, here goes Mook again. So now here's when the game gets out of control because the Knicks are already down with a 2 possession game, 5 points, right? So now here goes Mook Morris here about to shoot his free throws. And as you can see, the Iron Man thing is going on the top. I don't care. We family. So you go. Mook Morris just shot a free throw. So now we're talking about still a 2 possession game, 6 point lead. That's 2 3 point shots. Still a 2 possession game. If he makes the next one, then that makes it into a 3 possession game, which is what we don't want. Ah, yeah. So he misses that. Hartenstein with the rebound. 2 possession game, guys. 2 minutes left. Brunson's bringing the ball up the court. So they're fooling around with Brunson, up there looking for Julius. Julius shouldn't be there. Julius on the inside tried to get an interior pass to Hartenstein. So anyway, we had a good run, but the Knicks are not executing properly. I don't know what their process is. I don't know what the process is right now. Right now, the Clippers are doing what they're supposed to do. Here goes Norman Powell, comes around the screen there. Shot is there for him. Pulls up, nice and easy. He misses that. Look at Kawhi inside for the rebound. He knows when to go back out. That's a smart player. Comes back in, gets the ball stolen. Norman Powell's there, dribbles off his foot. RJ falls on the ball. So they're going to call a jump ball. Are they calling jump ball? I believe they are. So here goes RJ. Good sportsmanship by Paul George. Yeah. Wow. Norman Powell just dribbled off his foot. You got on the red Kobe's there. Those look pretty cool. I'm sweating. I have like a lot of sweat, like right there under my boobies. RJ and Paul George about to jump at the half court line here. 123 and 117. Excuse me. And you guys are still saying what's good to each other this late in the game? I don't know. Where is IQ? So, I mean, listen, RJ got benched one thing. IQ is back in the game now, though. So, timeout by the Clippers. 2 possession game, 117. The time is not on the Knicks side right now. Knicks did not play the fourth quarter the way they should have, man. It's crazy how many layups they miss on their strong hand side of the basket. Absolutely. I'm watching it both on the Knicks side and the Knicks side and the Clippers side. They're just missing stuff. One thing about Julius and RJ is that they drive right and shoot left. Stupid. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's left-handed, you would think that they would drive left. They don't drive left, they drive right. They drive right and then try to go back left. It just doesn't work. This doesn't make sense. There's a lot of things that I got the domino sweats. Yes. Got the high blood pressure diabetes sweats, man. They about to cut my foot off. All that pizza I ate. But it's not really about all the pizza that I ate. This today I didn't really eat much today. So if you're talking about calories for the day, even though I ate like a whole medium pizza just now with condiments, dipping in it every single time, you know what I'm saying? I still was able to I still stayed, moderately decent with the calories for the day, to tell you the truth. Like I said, I didn't really eat much today. I think I had an egg sandwich earlier with on a English muffin, homemade, and then I had some tea, and then outside of that, I don't think I had anything else. Oh, I had a donut. I had like a Dunkin' Donuts donut earlier, but outside of that, I didn't have nothing else. So the pizza is fine. The pizza, throw it on there with those calories. It's still a lot of calories, but it's not as crazy as it could have been. So anyway, inbounds here from the Clippers. Still takes so long to get the ball inbounds, man. It's ridiculous. Kawhi Leonard dribbling on all over the place. Under control there. They got a triple team by the Knicks. All he's doing is killing the time. Triple team by the Knicks. And what happens? He goes out of bounds. What happens? I don't know what happened here. They get called a timeout. He's yelling at his teammates and stuff. But Kawhi Leonard was being guarded by 3 people. All he had to do was throw it out. So this is Johnny Davis. What's good, jumping Johnny Davis? He says Knicks work hard to stay in these games and can't execute. Why? Don't they practice this? I don't know, man. It drives me crazy because I mean, like, they make us say, oh, like they always say this, oh, you guys don't understand. You don't understand what we go through. You don't understand. Fans think they whatever because they're sitting at home and whatever. But I hate when they say stuff like that because I'm not just sitting at home. I'm working. I'm taking care of my family too. It's not I'm just sitting at home, not working, wait, just and like I'm on public assistance or something like that, waiting for the Knicks to come on so I could talk shit about them. That's not how it works. That's not how the real world works. You know what I'm saying? So for these guys that play a game, practice a game all day. You know what I'm saying? Let the regular or the average grown up just play basketball for a living. Like my job is to be in shape and play basketball for a living. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, we watch basketball, as our pastime. After we work, 12 hours. I don't see these basketball games lasting 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? I don't see their practices or them working in the gym lasting 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear the bullshit. These guys have ample time to get better. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see it from the average fan's perspective as this guy Norman Powell's been kicking our ass today. Excellent game by Norman Powell. So he just sails in there. The nightmare for the Knicks there gets right up to the basket and lays it right up. Unbelievable. So that's a 12-point lead. I don't know why Julius Randle is clapping his hands there. So that's the leadership in Julius Randle. His body language and everything it just shows that he gave up already. He gave up because the referees are not calling anything. So he gave up on the Knicks. It seemed like. So now this is like what a eight. No, excuse me, 12. That's a 12-point lead, right? 125 to 16 to 117. That's a 12-point lead right there. Am I bugging? No, it's not 12 points. I'm bugging. That's 8. That's an 8-point lead. My bad. I'm bugging. That's an 8-point lead right there. So these guys got to lock in. Or is it a 6-point lead? Is that a 6-point lead? No, because it's 125. So that's an 8-point lead. Yeah. Yeah. Il Matrix got to tell me. Francisco got to tell me because I'm not good at math. Wah wah wah. Yeah. Yeah, we had it. We were right there. We have to. The Knicks had to play special basketball, and they got to have the right coach. They got to have the right player to be under control and whatever. They just don't have none of that. The Clippers have more offensive players than us. So it is what it is. It goes Julius with the ball, crossover, dribbles all the way to the basket, dunks it. That was a freebie. The Clippers allowed him to get that. Got 57 seconds left. The Knicks are down by 6. 2-possession game. Knicks got to play defense. No foul. Good slap there, but Julius Randles fouled him. He didn't have to foul him. He fouled him right away. He just told Kawhi Leonard that he was sorry. Yeah, man. So this is Blake Notch. Blake Notch, right? RJ Barrett is streaky, and tonight garbage. Absolutely. How many minutes for the starters today? Good question, Francisco. RJ Barrett got 43 minutes. Julius got 40. Grimes got 39. Jalen Brunson with 37. Hartenstein had 31. For some reason, he wasn't playing a lot of minutes early on in this game. Quickly had 26 minutes. Obi Toppin and Miles, 11 and 12, respectively. 8 points apiece also, and then Tom Thibodeau forgot all about them. There was one part of the game where Obi Toppin and Miles actually held us down and brought us back within single digits a couple times when the league got kind of out of hand. But Tom Thibodeau forgets all about these guys as time goes on. And then these guys end up playing 40, 39 minutes and expecting them to play, tip top, when these guys are freaking exhausted. Look at Julius Randle. Brunson. Brunson's still driving, still getting the shot up at the rim, even after he played 37 minutes tonight. At 37 points, he scored every minute. It's crazy. Julius Randle also has a double-double tonight, 25 and 11. Hartenstein has 11 rebounds. IQ has 11 points. RJ has 14 points tonight, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. I'm quite sure he shot horribly from the field. So Brunson is making his free throws now. So it makes it a 7-point lead. 50 seconds left. He got one more shot up. He got to make his free throws. He doesn't. He rarely makes his free throws. So shot is up. He makes that one. So the score is 127 to 121. So this is wrong here. It's 21. He made the last free throw. Double teaming in the backcourt there. Light pressure. Somebody's open on the Clippers. They're not finding them. So they're gonna play hot potato. He goes Batum, faking. They're playing hot potato, forcing the Knicks to foul. So the Knicks finally do foul. So I mean, the game is probably over right now. Game is never over. It's the NBA, but it is what it is, man. Here goes Johnny Davis. He says, "Nah, bro. We are born and raised in Spanish Harlem, and I take it hard when we lose. Don't blame the refs. We had our chance. Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's funny. I say it all the time too. I'm from Brooklyn, East New York. Everybody knows that about me. Watch the channel. I'm from East New York, Brooklyn. Isn't that something that people from New York always got to mention where they from? Yeah, mostly from any city. From South Side Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't say South Side New York. There's no such thing. If we say Lower East Side, it's not literally Lower East Side. It's the Lower East Side of Manhattan, yes, but Lower East Side is actually a section of Manhattan. People live in the Lower East Side, the LES. You know, or say Spanish Harlem. It's not just the Spanish part of Harlem. It's like it's just a little section of Harlem. They call it Spanish Harlem. Brunson comes in and gets a nice little layup. Still a 7 point lead. No, 6 point lead, 2 possession game. So they're gonna play the fouling game already with 30 seconds left, man. So this is gonna be interesting. Knicks are making it interesting here with this fouling. I hate playing this fouling game though. So the Clippers have to make their free throws. If they don't want the Knicks to keep coming back, they have to make their free throws. 129 to 123. Ah, yeah, yeah. When you're tired, your efficiently goes down, and you start reaching. Legs are not fresh. As yeah, and then you also get frustrated when the ball isn't going your way. When the referees are fucking with you and you're tired and stuff like that. Right now, Julius Randle is having a full blown conversation with the referees right now. You know what I'm saying? Full blown conversation. So the game is over. Once you're having that long conversation with the refs, it's done. You're done because you're tired. That's why you're talking to the refs. You don't have no energy for the game. So the only way you can compete is by talking to the refs. Shout out to Hell's Kitchen. People sleep on Hell's Kitchen, because the way that Times Square looks now is more Disney or Julius just shoots a three. No good. Hartenstein with the rebound, out of bounds by the Clippers. There should be Knicks ball. But Hell's Kitchen, especially during the '80s and early '90s, wasn't a really good place. Even though you're talking about the 42nd Street area, the theater district and all that stuff. Hell's Kitchen used to be filled with heroin addicts. You want to talk about the pimp game? A lot of streetwalkers and that type of thing. Heroin, like I said, was really big. So for some reason, the Clippers are letting the Knicks just get layups. I don't understand. So the game is like it's a 2 possession game still, 30-25. So Julius Randle falls on the floor there. What happened? So offensive foul is Knicks ball. So Julius Randle is arguing with the refs, and they just got an offensive foul. It's going to be Knicks ball again. What happened here? So Julius Randle so Kawhi Leonard pushed him, and then he fell, and the referees called it. Ah, yeah, yeah. So Julius is something else. He laughed. So anyway, Knicks called a timeout, I believe. So it's 2 possession game, 20 seconds left. This is the longest minute in NBA history, man. What a long ass game. So I don't understand why NBA.com certain parts of the game they just stop refreshing the score. 130 to 125. 2 possession game. Knicks get the ball. So the Knicks got to score. It doesn't have to be a three. But if the Knicks could get a shot and one, that would be nice. Shot and one would be nice. Drive to the basket to get a foul shot, stop the time and that type of thing. That would be nice. What the Knicks can do is take a stupid shot and let time get off the clock. Then that's done. We can't have too much loose ball stuff right now with only 21 seconds. So we just can't have that. So the Knicks have to score right away. I would say drive and lay up all the way. Force the Clippers to foul you. If the Clippers are gonna let you score, make them let you score. You know. So somebody said Deuce. So I guess Deuce is probably gonna shoot a three, huh? So let's see what happens here. So is Deuce in the game? I hope Deuce is not in the game. I wouldn't understand why Deuce would be in the game right now. Big time game here, guys. I mean, a fun game. It's been a fun, exciting game. Even though the Knicks are annoying, Tom Thibodeau's annoying, everybody's annoying. Still a fun game here. Brunson can't get the ball in, gives it to Julius. Julius takes it into his own hands here, drives in. Too much time off the clock. Brunson shoots it, misses it. Hartenstein fighting. RJ with the rebound. Nope, he doesn't get it. So that's what I didn't want to happen. So that's the game. They gotta concede. Brunson tried to get the charging foul. They almost kills himself. But it's still going to be Clippers ball. They're going to get a shot up there. So listen, that was what we didn't want. Like Julius drove, got to the spot. Instead of shooting it, he decided to start fooling around. He kicked it out to Brunson, which was the wrong move. He should have just laid it up. He should have just turned around and forced the referees to call a foul. But now instead, we killed too much time off the clock. Brunson shot a three, missed it. We danced and pranced a little bit too much, and then now Norman Powell shooting free throw. Excuse me, shooting free throw. Sorry, guys. We family, right? Excuse me with the belching on the camera. I did it right in the camera, right in the freaking mic too. So anyway, free throws are up there. Ay ay ay. So he inbounds it to Hartenstein. So that's game there. Julius shoots the three. He makes the three. He makes it. So that's the game right there. That's game. So Julius makes the three to make it 128 to 132. So that's excellent. So that should be game there. Are they gonna keep some time on the clock there? So the refs are doing something. I don't know what's going on, but they should just let this be the end of it. Let this be the end of it. Let everybody go home. Is that the end of the game? Let everybody go home and let us just be done with it. Let it be over. Let us go on with our lives. La cochina. La cochina del diablo. So the refs are reviewing this. It's so annoying, these refs. So annoying. So the ref's gonna put extra time on the clock. I see 8 seconds. They're gonna put eight. Are they gonna put 8 seconds on the clock? No. What are they talking about? I see that the head ref is talking. It looks like he's spitting the hottest 16 you ever seen. So they're gonna put like tenths of a second on the clock here. Unbelievable. My man Jarrell, he's already saying goodbye. When is the trade going to begin? I don't know, man. I know, just like I say every night. I know you guys are sick of watching this club because right now playing against the Clippers, we played them really well. Look at Julius Randle with his hands behind his back, like acting like a fucking bitch. 0.6 seconds on the clock. There, the Clippers get to shoot more free throws. So weird, man. So that's Julius Randle's protest to the refs right now, with his hand behind his back. So annoying. These are little things like that that just make you not like Julius. Just annoying. So he's shaking his head, looking for the ball there. So he throws the ball against the backboard. He's frustrated. But him being frustrated takes us out of our game. He's very upset now. So it just sucks, man. We need a trade. We need a trade because Julius Randle. I know he is the way that he is, but Tom Thibodeau got this guy playing 43 minutes, tonight for no reason. And when we got Obi Toppin and these guys, look at him. Look at Brunson talking to John Wall. I don't know what he said to him. Probably said something to him about the All Star thing. But John Wall carries himself like he's some kind of drug lord. You're a freaking point guard, for Christ's sake. Calm the hell down. So Julius Randle played 41. RJ played 44 minutes for no reason. IQ seemed like he got benched for a while. I don't know why. So anyway, Brunson had 41. He's the truth. He should have made the All Star team. He didn't. Anyway, this is our Knicks, man, right now. 134 to 118. We lose this game to 128. We lose this game. Nice fight here. But like I said, with the 40-minute games here for these guys, we need help. And that's it. Shout out to Kevo. Thank you for the last comment of the game here. But we definitely need help. So Julius Randle's always frustrated. If he had extra help, he wouldn't be so upset because he wouldn't be playing 40 minutes every night if he had ample help on that bench coming out, to take the edge off. RJ Barrett wouldn't have to average 44 minutes a night. God. Grimes 39 minutes. He doesn't need to be playing that many minutes. So I don't know where the help is coming from. Like I said, they're talking about bringing Malik Beasley here, Jared Vanderbilt. There's quite a few other players that's linked to the Knicks, man. I'm anxious to talk more about it. So the trade deadline is on its way, February 9th. We're talking about 5 more days here. So that's Eric King, for anybody who wants to know. Conductor here in this commercial here for the Knicks, Eric King. He still literally works on the train, man. And he's like a super Nick, always doing Nick events and stuff like that. That's why they gave him his own commercial, because he's basically got his everybody in the MTA, I know that, that follow him, got doing all kind of events at the garden, around the garden and stuff like that. Excellent dude, man. Super guy too, man. Season ticket holder. So it is what it is, man. So anyway, it's your boy Eru. I'm out of here. Very hot. I feel a lot better today, man. So I really appreciate it. Thanks, God. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm gonna try to do something tomorrow, man, to get some of these trade stuff going. Well, without further ado, I'm out of here, man. Go out there, enjoy your favorite uh post game show. You know what I'm saying? Support Knicks content creators. You know what I'm saying? Stop dick riding. You know what I'm saying? The reason why we don't watch ESPN and these guys is because we don't want to dick ride all these know-it-alls. But now you guys are doing the same thing to the content creators now. So it's like, what's real? We create what's real. Stop making what's real fake again. So anyway, keep it real. Don't just have some self-respect out there. That's all I gotta say. It's your boy Eru, 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb salute. See you guys later. Sorry for banging the mic, but enjoy the outro. Goodbye.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer, that's gon'